Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 20, the very 20th episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. This is probably gonna be an episode in terms of what goes down today.
Just really quick, I want to just jump in,
Yeah.
and just say butts.
Yeah,
Continue.
no,
Thank
fair.
Thank you.
Let me check if I have any announcements for you. All that fun business. Let me see.
On roll 20.
Yeah. I don't have anything strong to announce, but what I will say is that that may be the final butts. Yeah, indeed. From Abria. Cause our campaign, those of you who are waiting for like chapter 6 and 7 of Rime of the Frostmaiden, I can tell you that we won't be going that far through the campaign. Auril is our be all end all. Auril is our big end part because we have cast members with other obligations and things that must be done. And I don't wanna hold them up. So that's the plan. And then we'll be going into Candlekeep, by the way. We'll be doing some Candlekeep stuff with either myself or Gabe as the GM. I don't think it's been fully decided, but Gabe, or is it you? I don't know.
You can't pull that on stream. You can't do that. That's mean.
I mean, you can. I don't have an answer.
We don't know. It's either me or Gabe doing GM stuff for Candlekeep Mysteries after we're done here.
Can I say how salty I am that like Candlekeep is after this, and Candlekeep's like my favorite place?
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
I love Big Library.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll join us once again at some
Just
point
play
in the
it forever,
future.
please.
Yeah, I'm sure we could. I don't think we can't. It's like a bunch of small stories as far as I'm aware.
No.
Play them slow.
Like real slow.
Slow.
One word at a time. Very slow. Yeah.
I think what should actually happen is that Abria should write her own big adventure and release it, and then we come back and be our GM for that, and we should play through her stuff when she comes back.
Not if I get there first, Abria.
I will fight you for it. I like this idea a lot.
It's a good plan though. But yeah, so that's
Good job, Aki.
That's the game
I'm
plan.
good at ideas.
For those of you who are like, hell yeah, Icewind Dale, we're Auril is the big final confrontation, and I kind of expect that to happen today. So you may be watching the final episode, unless the fight goes like super Dragon Ball Z style, like all over the castle, and like stuff gets really crazy.
All right, we got goals.
And we have to do like 2 whole sessions. I imagine that would be today.
Yashavon is already like reverse Super Saiyaning with like the dark hair.
True, yeah.
So I feel like we are halfway there.
Yeah, darkness power. It's definitely very strong.
Oh, pull them big guns.
Okay. Well, I haven't done the whole what do you call it? The whole like how's everybody doing? What's everybody up to part. I just got right into the serious shit. So, anybody got anything a little more lighthearted than me being like, I'm gonna have to play a god and kill you today?
Oh, I love that though. I love that for you. I love that for us.
I bought a new keytar.
I mean,
Guitar.
Which one?
It is.
Yes, show us your new
Oasis.
beautiful baby.
It is.
Oh shit!
Oh,
large.
damn.
It has
That's
like
the
an
one my
actual,
husband
like,
uses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi.
I've secretly been cosplaying as your husband for the last. How long have you been married?
Don't put me on blast like that. For 2 years. You said 3? Almost three.
Oh, you were gonna say 30. I'm like 30.
Yeah, 30 years. I'm so old.
Abria is an unknowable, ageless entity. Yeah.
Ageless.
Or just a vampire if you're into that, you know.
It's less of a vampire and more like my 32-step Korean skincare routine involves baby virgin blood, a la
Gotcha.
Elizabeth Bathory.
Gotcha.
Wait, is Elizabeth Bathory the baby virgin or?
No. She was like an old, like European noble that like did that in order to try to maintain a semblance of youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't know how effective it was, so I know we're calling her a monster and bad person, but like if it worked.
We don't know if it worked or not. Yeah.
I mean, she's dead, right?
Yeah, but if she was pretty when she died at an old age, then maybe it worked.
Okay, you did.
She's not dead.
I want to die pretty. That's my only goal.
Bria, I don't think.
That is
Yeah,
not-
exactly.
that is
I don't
not-
think. I don't think you have to worry about that.
That is not.
Thank
That is
you.
clearly not your only goal, by the way.
My only life
That was a
goal.
lie.
That's
Cute.
true.
I
That's
know
true,
you, and I know that you've got
My
more
life.
goals than dying pretty.
Grinding for clout. It's just so I can have enough money to die cute. That's it.
I got you. Yeah, the
That's
clout is but a means to an end.
Yes.
Clout is an illusion, like time and gender. I thought we had established
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Anyone else other than Gabe have any cool stuff going on, like like new guitars or whatever?
One of my heroes followed me on Twitter.
Ooh.
Oh, sick.
Hey, rap, let's go. Talk about it.
know. So not Candlekeep, Wildmount premiered on Saturday, but prior to that, Anthony went through and followed everybody in the cast on Twitter, and I was sitting there just like, what the fuck is happening? And then he tweeted about it, and like, I'm fine. I've just idolized him most of my life. It's okay. my poor musical theater child self is been screaming for and my notifications have been on fire since the show premiered. Like, it's just I wake up every morning going, what does Twitter have in store? And it's just like, okay, cool.
Hey.
But he just everything I've ever heard about him is that he's just a very sweet and darling person. So it's really cool to have Senpai notice me. So
Hell yeah. Personally, I've been working on some new LARP stuff, like outfit wise, because I know I'm going to be playing a new character when I get back to it. So I have this high elf that I'm trying to get the outfit together for, and I've been posting stuff on Twitter about like the development of such an outfit, because I have a bunch of friends who are running like a business that's like leatherwork and tailoring for like costumes, basically.
Dope.
And they were like, "Hey, do you want to like work together on something?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I will promote you, and you will make thing for me, and then I will pay you." So it works pretty well. The cloak is up, and it looks super cool. So I'm just saying, it's pretty good.
Dope.
Lots of red.
Very cool.
Lots of red. I love red. That's my cool news for the week, basically.
I think my only like fun story from last week was having to do like a photo shoot, but like a real one with like stylists and people. I thought this would be my favorite thing ever because I do love attention. I was in hell the whole time. Just like, don't want to be touched. Please do not perceive me today. I don't know what you're asking. Like, I got so flustered that at some point the like very simple direction of smile, but like don't smile with teeth. Like, there's a photo that exists of my brain like exploding inside my head, and I look like the dog staring at the gramophone. Like, what could this possibly be? What are you asking of me? I like dissociated out of my body, and just, it was very funny.
I feel like that's what you have to do in that situation, right? Like you just like follow instructions and dissociate.
Yeah. Oh man. And I was like in like 6-inch heels for no discernible reason. I was just like, what am I doing? I'm just giving myself so many obstacles. Why don't I at all? I want to go home and die. Thank you.
Why did I do this to myself? Yeah. No, I feel you. Not that is an experience I've ever experienced, but I've had close. Yeah. I totally get being directed to do something and you just being like, what?
Yeah. And it's just a room full of people who are like temporarily like about you, but you have no ability to like, so like everyone's like touching your hair and like, oh God, you're sweaty a little bit. Let's fix that. And like adjusting your clothing. And then like they ask you to do something. You're like, I'm the only one that can't check if I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing, right?
Am I doing it?
Yeah. I think at some point I screamed, oh God, please let deep fakes be good enough so that I never have to do this again. And someone can just like full Obama me and just make me do the thing that you need that I don't know if I'm giving at all right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I've done my best to walk, but I've never thought this much about walking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
man.
awful.
It's fun. When I get really like anxious and uncomfortable, I just go into like stand-up mode. So there's gonna be just a ton of like BTS footage of me doing like a solid hour of comedy of just me being so uncomfortable.
Yeah, just like use the laughter, use the humor, definitely.
Yep. Anyway, that was my thing.
Deepfake Abria will be joining us for Candlekeep. Yeah, chat, obviously.
If I could.
Actually, a lot of software for that.
Yo, I would love to make a deep fake of myself and just have that for everything, and I could just run away into the woods.
You just like put it up and leave. Yeah.
Yep.
Which of us is using the Abria VTuber skin?
Everyone. Oops, all Abrias. Let's go.
Oops, all Abria. I can make that happen right now, but I would just be replacing all the cameras with just your camera.
Oh God, no one wants or needs that.
Beg to differ.
I'm sure there are some people who want it. I don't know about need, but
the camera people from the shoot.
VTuber Candlekeep. Yeah.
Yo, that would be actually very
fun.
That
would be fun, yeah.
Oops, all Bursa.
Yep.
Somebody cast a mirror image on Bursa.
Just a burst of Bursas.
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be pretty fucking cool.
When I level up, I take learning the spell Simulacrum.
Is that true?
No, it's like a 7th
No,
level
we
spell.
were doing a thing.
Rattles a road.
Is that
What?
true? Let's take that one more time. Is that true?
Yeah, it's the thing I get from being a phantom rogue. There's 2 of me, and I'll never die.
Perfect. I love it. What a good
There.
and balanced playbook.
I've just,
Wow.
it's like a lich. I eventually just become other bones.
Just become
Yeah, new ones.
Sure thing.
What's everyone else been up to?
Yeah. Anyone else got a thing?
I love all of you. That is
the perfect tone for me to move into my next statement about today's game. So, thank you. I love you too, Aki. But today is shaping up to be, my dear friends, the grand finale of this particular campaign. I love ending on a nice round 20, so I'm hoping today will be the day.
So we get the level 20.
What I want to say about that, however, is that I don't plan to pull any punches when it comes to fighting a goddess. So this is one of those sessions, my dear friends in chat who I'm speaking to directly, where like bad shit can happen to the players very liberally. And
you mean the characters?
And very quickly. No, the players.
Okay. If we die in the game, we die for real.
I've got icicle magic tuned up for all of you.
I believe that.
I don't have a will yet. Can I have some time to write up a will?
Well, we've got 30 minutes or so of whatever happens before I bring forth pain. But
cool.
I meant the characters, obviously. I basically just want to make it absolutely clear that like the campaign could end with everybody dying. And that is not a lose state for me or for them. It's just the end. You know what I mean? Yeah. We will be playing, the great end fight, of this campaign. And I wanted to, just make sure everybody is like fully aware of how that might go.
Can I just say something actually serious?
Yeah, of course.
I appreciate the content warning up top. We all talked before and have consented to the idea that like this could be like a TPK. Totally understood. All I ask for is if Bursa dies, if I can have like a cool, like a dying.
Oh, of course. We, all of that is gonna
so dramatic.
Yeah, no,
I can chew the scenery and
there will be plenty of like epilogue action, however it shakes out. So don't worry too much.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Well, let's I guess let's get into it. I believe the first thing we need to address is that Alvin is currently freezing to death.
I forgot.
Yeah. Currently needing to make con saves to do stuff. So we'll put it on an initiative order, basically. Don't need to roll initiative. It's just Avrin that I need to worry about. And if anybody else wants to do anything per Avrin's like turn, let me know. But like your legs have frozen to ice, Avrin. What are you gonna do about this? Anything?
I'm gonna start reading this book. You know what? That's all I care about. Knowledge
Okay.
is how I'm
Nerd.
chapter.
Wait.
You're dying. You're gonna read a book. Tight.
Okay. Okay.
Wizards are
He's got a
ridiculous.
secret not being frozen move.
Wizards are wild.
Okay, wait. So you're opening the Codicil of the White to read it while you're freezing to death.
Yes. There's got to be something interesting.
Okay.
And if not, this is pointless.
So you do find something interesting. Hang on one second while I grab it for you. Because it is in the Grimskull section here. Let me just scroll it on down. I didn't actually think you would look at this. That was definitely like a panic move.
Nothing we've done has made sense, so I've just accepted that.
There's a poem in here. I'll show it to you all. Here you go, and I'll read it aloud. This is what you find mostly in there. It says, "We bow to she who wears the crown. Let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as gray clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tombs, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice. Set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore." It's the
Did someone literally make a rhyme?
Yeah, it's
of the Frostmaiden?
It is the rhyme of the
This entire
Frostmaiden.
campaign has
Rhyme
been a
of the
pun,
Frostmaiden.
just a stealth pun.
Yeah.
It's
So-
like a most
Kill my
rhyme,
character!
but
This
some
is
of them are
ridiculous.
kind of sketchy of the Frostmaiden.
Okay, but
Mad
so
they got us.
but
Kill
so,
me off. I'm done now.
But so the thing is, finding this poem in the book is a trigger that you all level up.
Yay!
But paint me a word picture. What happens?
There is a cold, icy chill as the poem is like read, whether aloud or not. I don't know if Auburn like reads
Did you read it aloud?
100%.
Okay, yeah, and there's like an echo of a sort of like ghostly chill through you all, and you all gain a level. You all level up to level 8.
Pew
is
pew pew pew. Let's
one of the
go.
objectives. And
All right. I take back everything I said about you being a nerd with a book.
And
Thank
the other thing is, I'm not sure how that interacts with conditions in terms of like you're currently freezing to death, but you've just leveled up to level 8. So
You might get a bonus on the check.
erring on the side of caution, I'm just gonna do what level ups usually do, and then just free you from the ice. The cold chill
Go.
of the poem like washes across the area, and the ice on your legs shatters back into like
Let's go.
so you've just got like back your regular body.
Aha.
Ice like falls
go.
off.
Captain Planet. Words
We
have
need
Can I
to
take a level in
Magic against
sorcery,
you.
y'all?
God.
Well,
Just go back to the start.
I will.
Yeah.
I will give
We're
you.
going back.
I will give you all some wonderful free time here to level up. We will assume it all happens instantly, but you need to
Character
get your
model.
level. Get your level.
It would
set up.
make sense for me to go another level in Wizard, but I'm going to instead take a second level in Monk instead.
Ooh.
I'm trying to win here.
It
If that's not optimal, I'm gonna kill you after you're dead. Okay?
You can't catch me. And I have a 50 move speed, key points, and spells.
50
Well,
move
I
speed.
didn't roll
That's
for it.
pretty
That would have
sick.
sucked.
50 move speed seems a lot for that level of monk.
No, it's plus 10 for the monk, but I have a
Elf.
bonus to my move speed because of the mobile feat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And yeah, because mobile gives you plus 10, so it becomes 40, and then monk gives plus 10 at level 2 for 50.
No, it's good. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the deal was. And yeah, chat, you're right. Rules is written. I don't think leveling fixes conditions, but I don't care. It does this
Do
time
whatever you want.
because I
I
don't.
don't want
Might
to do
die
a boss
anyway.
fight with 3 people.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
would
fine.
rather have everybody for the boss fight. Let's be honest. So let me know when you're sort of like ready to go, and we'll talk about like what you took on your level ups and so on.
Good whenever.
Okay, Arvin is good. I see that there's some health rolling going on. I like it. I don't know.
It was
why
mostly
I'm
me
rolling
just
for-
clicking stuff over and over.
Trying to decide if I want a feat in this last bit.
Yeah, right? Like.
Well, I mean, you have like you know on a meta level, and feel free to act on meta knowledge. You have like one more fight left.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
right?
Just like I can
Like,
do
how
it
do
at
I
the
get good
fuck-
for this last fight?
Don't think
Yep.
about 3 levels from now because it's not coming. You get this one.
I know.
Well,
That's why
I
I'm
was gonna
like-
take this, and then in 2 levels, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide whether or not I'm just gonna take that. Like, what if it would be super cool to have like mastered something like right before this?
Yeah, of course.
To realize I have done the thing.
No kung fu.
Ooh, what's this? Yeah, I know kung fu basically. Okay, I found a feat called Shadow Touched, and yes,
What does it do?
correct. You learn the invisibility spell and 1 first level spell of your choice. The first level spell must be from the illusion or necromancy school of magic. You can use each of these spells without spending a spell slot, and once you cast either of these spells in that way, you can't cast that spell in this way again until you finish a long rest. But I can also increase my intelligence, wisdom, or charisma score by 1 to a maximum of 20. I've already got a maximum of 20 in my charisma score. So let's go for let's do intelligence, because why not?
Okay, chat. We have a question here. Do I do whatever that one, like the one stupid feat that gives you a +1 in strength so I can get to an 18 in strength? Or do I take Mage Slayer, get close to a big magical lady, and have fun?
Oh, that's some good shit.
Well, I would have to know what Mage Slayer does to advise you.
No, I'm not asking you. You're the bad guy. Mage Slayer is
I'm
when
on your team too.
when a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. And when you damage a creature concentrating on a spell, they have disadvantage on saves to maintain their concentration.
Fair enough, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. It's either that or a +1. That's it.
Yeah, the +1 feels really, really good. Because that
having more chance to hit is always good. It's never not good. But I mean, Mage Slayer sounds pretty good.
It does sound very fun.
But it is Mage Slayer, not God Slayer. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, so I guess then the meta question is like, am I going to take this and you're going to be like, that wasn't a spell. She's just magic.
She has spells. I can tell you that much. Not all of them are spells, but she has spells.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. I'm just so nervous about not getting to an 18.
Well, I mean, you can go for the 18. The 18 is definitely useful. Mage Slayer is circumstantially useful.
For sure.
That's what I can tell you. He's Oral a spellcaster. Some of
Chat,
her
what's
forms
the one-
some of her forms are.
What's the strength feat? I forgot.
Gosh. so
What's
many
the strength
really
feat? I
good-
forgot. I don't know.
Some really awesome level 4 spells for shadow, like for light eaters. It's so fucking good.
I think it's like athlete, but I don't like athlete.
I mean, there's a bunch of feats that'll let you increase your strength, like a Great Weapon Master.
I not
That's a
have
good
that?
one.
Am
You
I
do,
new to
huh?
this?
I don't think you've ever used it. You've never lowered your attack for more damage.
But Great Weapon Master doesn't give you a +1 to strength.
It doesn't.
Mm-mm. It is good though.
Whacktacular.
It is up to you.
I'm also nervous that like taking a -5 penalty to an attack roll against a god means I will probably not hit it.
I
There's
can't
something
tell
called
you.
Crusher.
Oh, I know. That's not.
I mean, plenty of them are easy to hit. It's just health is the issue.
AC
There's
is rarely the issue. Yeah.
There's something called Crusher that gives you +1 strength, and it's gives you an extra damage roll with damage dice if you
Oh,
crit.
that's fun. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's a long list, and I'm still only at the beginning, so I just
Yeah,
saw it.
right. I'm like, oh god, I just need to like sort by barbarian shit, please.
Yeah.
I don't need drow magic. Don't show me ones I can't pick.
Ooh. So there's one called Unthreatening. I was like, yeah, I want to hide. Prerequisite Charisma 13. Oh, that's
Oh,
more than
no.
double the amount I have. Feels bad.
So while they're doing all that, chat, let's have a little look through our oral situation here.
Don't do it. Actually, if chat wants to tell us our greatest weaknesses, then that's fine. Actually, I don't mind today.
I need to find, where is it? I think it's the island.
I would love for you to actually catch up here, Character Mancer, because you're killing me right now. I hate it when it does this.
Not the island.
Yeah, Crusher is the juice. Thank you.
Crusher is the juice. Okay.
Well, it's very specific for bludgeoning damage, and your girl's got them all. Let's go.
As long as you all know what does what when, then I'm cool with whatever.
Well, right now, my Character Mancer seems to have frozen.
That happened to me a bit last time we were leveling.
So here's some fun stuff for you, chat, while we're hanging out. Let me pull this up. These are things that we will have to consider while we are here.
Right, I think I have to just exit out of the whole damn thing because it just won't stop loading.
Don't stop loading.
Just try a refresh and then input the stuff again.
I have to like refresh the whole Roll20 site. It's just being really rough to me today.
It doesn't want you to die. It doesn't want you to.
It's trying
It
to delay.
doesn't want me. It
I
doesn't want
can't
me to
lose if I never go
play
past the options
at
screen.
all. Well, now it's just a black loading screen that's just saying loading. I'm gonna load it forever.
What
Please.
was that?
Let me level up my character for the love of Pete.
Okay, well, all right, there's a couple of things. That's good to know. The other stuff is that this is a big section of the oral character sheet, my dear friends in the chat, which is her legendary actions. And these change. The thing about playing oral is that I'm basically going to be playing 3 characters because each form
Not at the same time.
each form has absolutely different abilities.
Okay.
Do absolutely different things.
Alright, gang. I'm either going to do Sharpshooter or I'm going to be Absolute Munchkin, take a level in Fighter. Because I think
Live your dreams.
Well, whatever you're doing, do it with relative efficiency.
I don't want to do Fire. I want to be Rouge. All for my life. Whole life, Rouge life.
Rouge life.
Aurelus Sephiroth confirmed. Indeed, yeah. Yeah. You gotta fight them in various forms, yeah.
Yep.
Multi-tiered final boss fight? Is this Final Fantasy? Yeah, no.
That's how we pad out the thing. He just uses
we need some
Grand
of that.
Cosmos at the end. It's 5 minutes long.
Need some of that Wang Duende. Yeah, exactly. Her ability descriptions that I have to describe every time she does them take 5 minutes each. That's how we know it's a Final Fantasy fight.
Okay, so that's the one thing that kind of stinks is that it doesn't give you the option to choose the feat spell that you learn when you're going through the Character Mancer, which is...
Yep, that's been my problem the whole time. You have to manually add them.
You should be able to add it, just pretty simply.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
you need another spell, so...
Yeah.
And yeah, Rolf, the book does say Oriel, and none of us wanted to do that.
Whatever.
So we just go Arl.
It is pronounced the way that I've been pronouncing it the whole
It
time.
is pronounced Tidus, not Tidus.
Uh-huh.
I don't get that right.
It's Final Fantasy X.
I have never played a Final Fantasy.
I tried to pretend to spit out my water as you're saying it, but it didn't play out.
Thank you. Thank you for committing to the bit. Even though I'm not lying, I've never played it.
You go. Yeah, get rid of the first try and post.
There is no post. The only post is me posting this on the internet after.
Exactly.
Hey.
That's where you will come for live content. I got the blue boots. Do you reckon I should put them on?
I mean,
I took from that dead guy in like the first
do you want
session.
to wear the blue boots? You can.
Are they magic?
No, I would have told you.
No,
by
put them
now.
on anyway.
They're very cute.
I put on the other cape that we found that
Fair
doesn't
enough.
do anything,
Yeah.
but looks great. It's
Yeah,
a little half cape, goes over the shoulder.
I like
It's
it.
nice.
I got my hat of disguise. Can I disguise myself as also Aura? Or she'll get confused.
Yeah, she's like, oh no, my second form.
When she dies, I'll
walking around.
pretend to be her first form.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Slower. Fucking Christ.
This is a perfect plan. Nothing. Yeah, exactly. Pleasure nerd knows what's up. You gotta die pretty. Rule for all my characters.
All right. How are we doing level up wise, my friends?
I'm basically done. I just need to pick my first level spell and then
Okay. Cool.
good to go.
Good.
Oh.
Everybody's good. All right. The time unfreezes as your legs frost is cleared from your legs there, Auburn. And you are all four of you standing in this room with the codicil.
Did you just read a book and save your own life?
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Did
it
you
sounds
just
like a
read a
wizard
book?
thing.
Yeah. Did you just read a book so hard that we're all like better than we were before?
Certainly feels stronger.
One could say it was a poem that made us stronger.
Yeah. It was okay.
So
I
why
liked
were you
it a bit.
freezing to death?
Oh, this place is trapped.
Yeah. But for me, I didn't. All of a sudden, you were standing there, and then you said yes out loud, and then you began to turn into ice. So I was just wondering what happened.
Oh, Aura was in my head. She asked me a question.
And you said
was
yes.
it?
I said yes.
So then she started to kill you.
Yes.
All
Or
right.
I failed.
who-
I don't know.
I want to go. I think I'm done here. I think I'm done with this. We should leave.
No, wait. Professor Orb, how do we find the secrets that are going to help us kill her in this book? I don't just want a poem, to be honest. I'm looking for, like, secret passages, magic items.
The orb chirps up and goes like, well, it is possible to use that poem to open a glacier nearby, the frozen wall it refers to, and the trapped in time behind it. But I don't think there's anything in here that would help you destroy her. It's her book.
What if we put her in the glacier?
How are you expecting to get her there?
I don't know, you said you opened one. I thought you just meant it whenever.
You have to be you have to stand in front of the glacier and recite
There's
the
already
poem.
a glacier, so we're not... But if it wasn't open already, it wouldn't be a glacier. It would just be the ground.
That's incorrect. Glaciers are large ice structures, large ice mountains.
Yeah, but...
They don't have to be open or closed to be glaciers.
Yeah, look at door. I didn't think this through. Look, I'm being pedantic because I don't want to die. Again.
It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. You died twice as well, Mr. Round
How do you
Boy.
think I got into this orb, moron?
You just died once into an orb. As your ghost died.
What? I have. What are you asking me?
Were you a person?
At some point,
When?
I'm not here to discuss my personal details with you.
Right. Is everybody else ready? I was just stalling for time.
I am.
Do you reckon we could sneak out of here?
Probably.
Kind of. No, I'll do it. I'll kill her. I'll do it. I will. Believe in me. Stab her. Everybody else seems very, very quiet. It's unnerving me. Feels like something terrible is about to happen.
I think that's a pretty, yes. Something terrible may very well be about to happen.
I like this.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
Well, if we're
Let's
doing
go.
this, let's do it. Maybe we can get Ukuma to be on our side.
Yes.
Volvis.
Yeah, why not?
Really big. All right. Let's rock and roll, everybody.
Chat with the take big love and go. With all four of you carrying him, you might be able to get him up the stairs.
Oh, jeez. Well,
I
wait.
agree.
I almost took mounted combatant to be like, I would like to be an Ukuma.
Akuma Rider.
Oh, your slants.
All right.
Come on, everybody. We got the magic book. Everyone nearly died. Honestly, I feel like that was a lot of work. But oh my good god.
Are you all right?
Nope. You all should probably come here and stand directly in front of me.
Oh, okay. I will do that.
I'm gonna give you all a chance to move your tokens because I mean stuff
Need
is
to
about
find my token first.
it's at the bottom of the page.
Where are we?
Instantly hide.
Right here.
Sorry. Oh God, I have to zoom way out just to see where we are. Because, geez, Louise.
Yeah, I think, or
There we go.
Bertha gets in, gets up, looks to you as you like slide behind the wall, and then kind of does a slow pan up and out and catches eyes with Arl.
Yep.
And just kind of does the cold snort.
The figure, the 7 foot tall bipedal owl figure with like horns and a cloak of icy snow, looks at the group of you down the hall, and then turns her gaze to the walrus next to her, and then back to you, and then just raises a hand, touches Akuma with a finger, and freezes him solid. The ice like goes all the way over the walrus, and he just freezes into a statue, basically. And
Rude.
as this happens, the ground of the like smooth ice rink sort of ripples out from her in this like expression of power as she like cracks the ground underneath her feet, and it all snaps, like crackles and changes, and like the smooth surface turns into a much more like rough, sort of ragged surface as it like ripples out from her, and she says, "I told you to leave." And roll initiative.
Yeah.
And
Brow, brow, brow.
my first time crying my skeleton tears.
What even happens? You cry. Let's go.
Nothing.
Let's go, Abria.
Oh my goodness.
She
Dice.
still went first. What the
Dice, let's
flippin'
go.
heck?
22 on her initiative. Damn.
All right, girl.
She doesn't even have that good of a modifier.
Oops.
That being said, we all rolled very well.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
We still go last, but we still rolled well. Collectively
He's just
on
gonna one-shot
average.
us.
No. We can make it, Rattle. I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe in you.
Is there any party-related glances or RP you want to have before I start throwing things?
Everyone hears Bursa mutter, Akuma. And she gets real angry. That's it. That was just mean. She did a mean thing. Kicked the walrus for no reason. She's a bad guy.
Yeah. Well, Akuma,
we don't like the cruelty. We didn't like that part.
Akuma
And then she did it
failed
again.
to
Fuck her.
defend the codicil, of course.
Look, I can excuse endless night and like the infinite suffering of a bunch of humanoids, but I draw the line at very specifically one animal cruelty.
That's fair.
I don't like it.
That's fair.
Nice.
I don't feel good about it.
I get that. So the first thing that Oriel does is she screams a sort of like owl like cry, a screech, and raises her hands and like pushes them towards you in a dramatic like spell casting gesture. And there's a couple of like somatic components as she like states a spell cast and fires it upon you. So a 20-foot radius is plenty. Let me just quickly.
We should have moved our tokens more.
Let me just quickly.
We're in a narrow hallway.
You sure are.
Yeah. She cheated. She knew we were going to be a narrow hallway.
So like, I can hit you here, basically.
Yeah, she gets all of us.
No.
With this, and or her hands, like her, wings.
Got really long hands.
And then she casts Ice Storm upon you as giant ice shards rain from the ceiling and bludgeon the group. You will need to all make dexterity saving throws, please.
Yay. I remember my danger sense, so I get advantage. Dirty 20.
Unfortunately, a 20 is not enough to make this save.
Cool.
Rattle, dodge. What about 21?
21 is just enough.
Dodging it. Evasion squad.
All right. So we're gonna cast Ice Storm.
Hate all this.
Which is
You one-shot us. I'm going to come to your house and beat you up.
2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold damage. Hang on. So 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold damage. So for those of you who didn't succeed the save, you take 5 bludgeoning and 16 cold, and for those of you who did, you take half.
None. Because I'm a rouge.
Indeed. So note that down. And also the area of the spell, which is the 20-foot radius that I
do math.
mentioned, is difficult terrain. So moving through it will be a little harder as the hailstones land on the ground. So like up until here, basically. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be moving at half speed. Okay, that's Oral's first volley. Bursa.
Sweet. Yeah. I'm gonna go into a rage, but as I do so, I am smacking like now that there's like a kind of brand new icy terrain from the ice storm, she's gonna smack her maul onto the ground and cast enlarge. So that's my action.
Good call, yeah.
And then go into a rage. And when I go into a rage, I get like half of my movement just naturally. So I think I can use that to get out of the little area.
So half of your movement, like half of a movement, or
half of my normal movement I can.
So that would be 15 feet.
Yeah.
You'd still have to move through the difficult terrain, right? So it'd still be double.
Yep.
So if you're moving 15, it takes you 30 feet of movement. If you know what I mean, like each square is worth more.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, I think you can get to there. That looks good.
Sweet. And then I want to use the rest of my movement to like just start closing the distance.
Okay, so you've still got 5 feet of difficult terrain in front of you, so that'll be 10 feet, and then the rest is regular.
Cool. So then I can go. Bleep. I don't. Can't get all the way to her. I think I can get to like right there.
Cool. Let me draw a little line so that people know where our difficult terrain ends.
Yeah.
It's here. Wonderful. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah, Siobhan, you're up.
You have fast movement because you're a
Julio.
barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself
Okay.
because I can. I'm gonna be invisible. Love it. Sorry, it makes me very happy that I can do that without expending a spell slot. Hallelujah. And then I am also going to use my movement to at least make it halfway through this difficult terrain
Yeah,
and get
so
out of
you
the
can-
kill zone.
You can get to the barrier of the difficult terrain with one
Okay.
move action. Like, it'll take you 30 feet of movement to get there. Boom.
No
like that.
problem. Just want to
Yep.
get out of the kill box.
Yep. Is that it?
I think that as a bit of flavor, Yeshvan turns to Rattle, gives Rattle a wink. Their hair goes black, and as they do, they fade from sight.
Cool. I like it.
Oh.
No, we don't have to worry about that right now. So as a lair action, Auril is going to teleport.
All right, I can scooch up one more, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, of course. So at the end of Yeshamon's turn, Auril takes an action because she can.
Yep.
And she is going to teleport 30 feet back. She just disappears in a flurry of snow and then reappears in that same flurry, like, further back. Offrin.
Does difficult terrain only count if you're on the ground?
Yeah, I mean, if you're flying above it, then yeah, it's not gonna count.
Cool. Everyone else is doing this, so I look at Rattle, and then I just wave, and then I snap my fingers, and I'm gonna cast Fly on myself.
Okay, guess fly. Yeah.
Yep, then I'm just gonna like fly past and wave, and Fly gives me a movement speed of 60 feet, so I'm gonna fly here.
Cool. That's great.
Nice.
So how far up are you? You're just like 5 feet off the ground, sort of like hovering, or okay, all right. I gotta keep track.
Yep, no, just 5 feet off the ground.
Rattle, you're up.
Feels non-magical. 10.
I mean, you managed to take no damage. That's pretty good for the.
That's pretty
opening roll.
magical. 20, 30, 35. How far away am I actually? Oh, I can't even see it. Why am I measuring this? Can I see it from there? Well, no. What about from here? All right, sick. I run. I take my bonus action to dash, then I throw a knife at her. Because I have 60 foot of range
Okay,
on my knife
what is
now.
what's your movement here? Like what amount of movement do you? Because like you were here, right, or like here, so that's a move action, and then okay.
Yeah, bonus action dash because I'm a rouge,
Yeah. Okay, you're good.
and the main action. She's wearing armor.
Is she wearing armor?
Yeah.
Not visibly, no.
I don't know. I'm gonna sharpshoot her. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it
You have
the
to
best
tell me
shot
what
I've ever given
You
it.
have to tell me what you're doing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. So with the sharpshooter feat, before I attack, I can call a -5 penalty to my attack roll
Okay,
to give myself a potential of 10 extra damage on the hit.
sure.
So I'm doing that.
All right.
And now I'm gonna throw a dagger.
So
There's a
you're-
15 hit.
A 15 does hit. Yes.
RAC sucks. All right, so I'm gonna deal. Sneak attack doesn't count, so it's just 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Take that. You think you can do whatever you want just because you're really big and magical?
She shrieks in pain, and then takes her turn. Oh, actually, no. I can do a lair action before that. Hang on.
Daggers
Because
are a range weapon.
I get to do things. Okay, it's only that. So let me just check my distances. Okay, yeah, no, she's good. No lair action, but she's gonna take another. She's gonna take her turn. She's gonna cast Ice Storm again. Because she can. That's 20-foot radius. Yeah, hits the 3 that are not rattle. So here we go again. Ice Storm the second. 2d8 bludgeoning plus 4d6 cold. And of course make your saves. You're welcome to do so.
I believe in all of you.
Dexterity.
Use the power of friendship.
Nope.
Yeah, Siobhan?
What's the 46 damage type again?
46 is cold. So
Cool.
it's, yeah.
So the whole thing gets halved for me.
Yeah, so, well, the bludgeoning, would be halved separately, so make sure you separate them. So it's 11 bludgeoning and then 12, 17. I rolled really well in the cold, Jesus.
You did.
23 cold. 11 bludgeoning and 23 cold.
So that's 34 damage to all of us who failed?
Yep. If you
Great. I have 4 hit points.
No way to change it. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Bursa.
And we have no healing.
Okay. Quick question. How do we treat is a jump a like action or is it part of movement?
That depends what you're doing. Like, it would require an
Trying to
athletic,
close
like-
some goddamn distance because she's so far away.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give
won't
you.
be able to. Like jumping as rules will slow you down because you don't jump as far as you would have run over the time.
That's not true for me.
Yeah,
No, that's sick.
I think for a jump, Abria, I need you to make like an athletics check or something, and I can
Yeah.
negate some terrain for you if you want. So let's say DC 14 athletics to jump a little further forward and ignore the slight difficult terrain in front of you.
Cool. Natural 20.
Oh, okay, you do it. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Cool.
26 athletics. You're capable of just leaping the distance.
Nice. Because I have bestial soul, which means I get to add the like athletics score to my jump distance too.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's
So-
sick.
I
Okay.
can do that math. I jump 44 feet.
Yeah. I mean, it's still movement, right? Like, you're still using movement to do it.
Yeah.
But you don't have a problem with what do you call it, with the difficult terrain.
Sweet.
Oh, this is Bursa's true form. Big
Yeah.
and scary and running directly at you.
Sweet.
Oh, I love
Okay,
it.
so then my question becomes like, is the jump a complete negation of my movement? Like, am I just doing 44 feet of jump instead of like
Instead
my
of
speed
30
is
feet of
40?
movement, or
I have 40 speed. Like my
Okay.
speed is 40. So
So
like all I'm trying to do
you're
is
using a move
is
action.
different.
You're using a move action to use that athletics check to negate. Yeah, it's your movement. It's your movement.
Okay. Cool. But that still doesn't get me all the way there, which is fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, she's a little bit avoidable.
Yep. Then I will get as close as I can get. Wait a second. I get like right there. Wait, hold on. Do I have reach because I'm big?
Yes.
I think you do. Yeah.
Oh, then I hit her.
I'm not entirely sure that you do, but I think you do. I'd have to check enlarge.
Please make enlarge feel cool because I burned a whole action just getting big.
I'm
please,
looking
please,
at.
please.
I'm looking at.
Hang on. I'm checking.
Thank you. You're very nice and you look lovely today. And I don't say that enough. Please let me have this. I love you.
Gross to match its new size. Yeah, no, I'll give it to you. Whatever. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. I love you. I do a hit.
I can't find a definitive answer, and I'm already feeling kind of mean. So yeah, just like do your thing. Okay, roll your hit.
Sweet. 20. Oh yeah, these are gonna all be reckless because
Oh,
God,
I
why
assume
not?
so. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Those are
23
both
and a
hits.
15.
They're both hits.
Heck yes. All right, 12 points of damage.
Remember the
And
big.
then-
Remember the big.
Did I do
Are
big?
you getting the extra D4?
I have big
on the
clicked. Big is clicked.
Because it's
I just don't know where it's like
it's a
counting in it.
D4 extra. Is there any?
Yeah.
I don't see a D4 in any of your like.
I mean, it says it on there.
It's on the
I
rage.
just-
It's on the rage because it's 2 + 1. You've just rolled 1
Yeah.
both times.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's about right for me and
Yeah.
dice rollers sometimes. That's okay.
Okay, so I'm seeing 12
26.
and 14, 26 total damage.
Yep.
Let me just check her resistances, because there's a lot to know here.
Yeah.
Okay, no, she seems to take the damage.
Resistance from become smack.
Tight.
You said 26, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
26.
Alrighty then.
And she's got the tail, by the way. My beast form
Cool.
is the big
At
funny
the
tail.
end of your turn, she uses a lair action to move towards you. She teleports towards you.
You could have just taken a step.
She does not say anything to you. Talons
Oh, well.
red at the ready. Yes, Siobhan.
I'm gonna finish my movement out of this ridiculousness to at least get like here, because I don't think I can go any further than that.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's still half my movement, right, to get through the rest of whatever that was.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, chat. No, chat is completely right. By the way, Oral doesn't teleport to here. She teleports behind you because this is an anime god fight.
Yeah! That's very cool.
If I cast or do like I can't. If I cast anything, I stop being invisible. Not that it's helped me, but you know. Oh, what do I do? Sorry, I should have known what I was gonna. I was in my feelings about the fact that I'm probably gonna die. Sorry. Let me figure out what I'm gonna fucking do. Sure. Why not? Let's just pew some Eldritch Blast at this bitch for a hot second.
Rocket.
Kill the god. Kill the god.
Do smooch. I'm just saying, have we tried to seduce Oral? If I was playing a party face, this encounter would go differently. Like,
Well,
we
nice.
can talk
Have-
about this and do a
She
kiss
can
about
have
it.
that
Oh.
fucking mess for hurting me.
Oh,
So
it's
there's
the
one.
crit.
Nice.
Hey.
There's two.
Sweet.
So that's 23 points of damage.
Nice.
And I am
Those
no
are
longer
some sick
invisible.
rolls.
That was a fair amount of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled 10 twice.
She freaking deserved it. So
That's great.
Aubrey,
Good
you're up.
job.
like you see Yeshivon like reappear and they look real bad and very angry.
All right. I am. I look at her, and I think of what's the worst thing. Well, I suppose an ice god would like a fire god. And so I'm going to use Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So it taps into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range, create an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears visible to that creature.
Yep.
So the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC? What am I working?
At 14.
She makes it.
The
Yeah.
phrase beaks a clacking.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But good try.
Worth it.
Rattle, you're up.
There's nowhere to hide here. This is not hiding time.
It is not
This
hiding
is
time.
stand your ground and kill a god time. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do steady aim,
Yep.
and I'm gonna take the sharpshooter minus.
Okay.
Da, 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 da,
You're
da.
at disadvantage for distance, right?
No, because I took sharpshooter.
Oh, okay.
It negates the long range penalty.
Okay,
And cover
well,
if she ever decides
an
to.
11 does not hit.
That's why I took steady aim.
Oh, you're
so
right.
it is a 16.
Okay, a 16 does hit.
Cool. 32 points of damage.
Yeah,
God.
she disappears in a slushy, icy, melting pool. As she like disincorporates. Yeah.
She's not so tough.
Just hang on one sec.
Just let Rattle do the whole fight.
Rattle doesn't know she's gonna
honestly.
respawn.
Listen,
I mean, she like hits me with one of those spells.
I know what I'm
die.
about. I know what I'm about. This is the warm up. Okay. Please stop talking in the Zoom chat that I can't
What?
see.
We got it.
We're trying to gossip secrets about how to not die.
So I think that's correct, but let me just check the sizing because she is.
She looked.
All right, so she
Is she big now?
she reincorporates. The slush forms and twists and melts and then as it becomes water, it becomes ice once again and climbs into a gigantic form of an icy lady. And she seems perfectly fine and angry, and she yells aloud, "You think that's all it will take?" And then turns on you once again. She still has the same initiative. I just need to re-add it.
Oops.
What?
Yeah, we hate that.
Versus the size. What is her size rating?
Should be the same size as you.
As Ouchwitch. Okay, cool. Okay. Noted.
We gonna be petty.
A little bit.
Okay. I think it's her turn, right? After Rattle? Yeah. Let's see. So, what I am going to do is take a legendary action at the end of Rattle's turn. Because all that regeneration happens on Rattle's turn. I'm going to take a lair action at the end of Rattle's turn. And she splits off a shard of ice and, throws it to the ground. And it creates an ice mephit.
A buddy?
Small boy?
Small boy is our buddy?
Yeah, she summons ads for us.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yay!
Definitely not
She's
your
making
buddy.
it fair.
It acts on her initiative, after her.
Cool.
Okay, but then it becomes her turn. And let's see. I gotta read this a little bit here.
Yo, respect.
Because it is a whole nother thing. Does she have any magic on this? No. Okay. I think she's just gonna. How are you situated, you all? So 60 feet. 60-foot cone. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean that's pretty bad. Yeah. Let's fire a conal spell towards Rattle and Yeshivon.
Counterspell.
You're gonna cast counterspell?
Oh, my hero!
It's not a spell, unfortunately. It's a spell.
Haha, Mage Slayer would have been obnoxious.
Yeah, it's not part of her spell list. It's an ability that she has, an action that she has. Sorry.
I hate that.
So you don't have to
Look it up in the physical book.
You don't have to expend the spell slot, but we'll do it anyway. So 60-foot cone. Yeah, okay. So I'm firing towards our dear friends over here. She raises her hands, blasts with icy cone of cold towards our two party members. I need dexterity saves, I think.
From whom?
Oh, con saves. From,
Oh no, why can't?
From Yeshivon
Come on.
and Rattle.
Just some stinky business. I actually can't pass this, so.
Bye, everybody. It was nice fighting with you.
I mean, you'll just be unconscious if you go down. You've still got death saves to make.
Yeah, and you roll 20 on that, you get back up and kill her.
Yeah, just crit again.
Okay,
Spoilers.
so we need to roll 8d8 of cold damage.
What the fuck?
29 cold damage. She just like freezes both of you with a blast of icy power. Then the ice mephit is gonna go. As her turn ends, the ice mephit is going to. What's its movement like? What does it have? What does it do? It has a little frost breath. It's got 30 speed. Okay. The ice mephit is gonna roll over here. And then, am I in range to do this? I am not, by just a small margin, not in range. So it will instead move to be engaged with you. It also flies.
Ooh, aerial fight.
Yeah. Bursa.
Yeah, Bursa's gonna do more hits because hits are fun. That's all I do. Okay, both reckless. Whew, 30, 20, and a 25. For oh, cool, 30 points of damage.
Yeah, nice round number.
And I'm gonna
Good
push her
job.
5 feet. What's the most disrespectful direction? Because I'm using Crusher. And I'm just gonna nudge her 5 feet like that way. I don't know why.
Wait, okay.
Not towards Rattle.
Diagonally towards Rattle. Okay.
Hey, hold on. Bursa's left-handed like I am. So no, let's go diagonal this way.
Okay, cool.
Over here. Yeah, thank you.
What was the damage? Sorry again.
30.
30 total damage.
Is that true? Yes, it's true. Oh my god, do the math again.
None of it's cold. None of it's cold damage, right?
None of it's cold
Okay,
damage.
good.
I learned my lesson.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, Siobhan and I both have hoarfrost, and we're like, wait, what do you mean everything here is fine with cold? Well,
We tried to play into the theme of the game and it's punishing us.
That's why I have
It's the game's
Raffle.
fault.
That's why I have Raffle Smite now. If I get to
Oh,
use
sick.
it. That will be nice. Well, I mean, first I have to live through this. It's not
I'm
looking
so
good.
sorry.
I mean, we don't have a
anything to
healer
bring
and we
up.
don't have any potions. We did this to ourselves.
So, is that the end of your turn, Bursa?
yes, that's all.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's gonna take a legendary action.
Like you
do. Oh wait, no, she already. No, she had her turn, so her legendary actions are back up. Sorry.
Yep.
To. Deal. Actually, does she have reach? I mean, she's large like you. If I'm consistent, she would. But
Yeah.
I'll make
Remember
her
that?
waste a legendary
I
action.
don't see anything on here that says that she does. So what I will do is I will have her legendary action just be that everything within 30 feet of her that is not a friend takes 2d4 cold damage. So within 30 feet.
Ooh.
We're not allowed to save.
No, it's 2d4 cold damage.
What the heck?
It's chilly. It's just chilly things. Woo! Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Oof.
Love that.
What about our dear friend over here?
Right.
There.
3 more.
6 cold damage.
And I am in range too.
You are.
I am just thankfully out of range by this much. So don't automatically
it's not,
fail a
it's
death
not cold
save.
damage. Sorry, it's piercing. She ice flurries. She like throws a bunch of
Oh, that's cool.
daggers out. You're correct. Okay.
Does it count as an attack?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna.
It's
count
a-
dodge.
Are you
It's
also
an-
unconscious?
It's an AoE.
Yeah, that's enough.
You
Wait, what?
I had 2 health.
Oh, snap. This is going great.
I
love
mean,
this rest.
unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. I say, smiling. I'm sorry. So you uncanny dodge it, Rattle? Is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's Yesharon's turn. Death save.
Do you have inspiration?
You should. You all should. I've given it out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it used. Okay. If you want to roll again for advantage, you're welcome to do so if you want to use your inspiration. Otherwise, it's a success. So.
I'll take the success for now.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Overin, same deal.
18.
Oh,
Hey.
so close. So close.
We love it. We love it.
I mean,
Rattle, it's
Oh.
your turn.
all right, same again. Stand my ground. Throw a knife at a god.
Yeah.
This is what we do. This is our life
Oh, I like it.
or death.
You're holding your ground, and I respect that.
Let's go.
Neither of those hit, unfortunately.
No.
That's not all we need. We don't need to be missing like 30 damage. Ugh.
All right. Well, it's Oral's turn.
Yeah.
Let's see, what do I got here? Ooh, let's do this one. So Oral gestures to the side of her and like creates this crystal to her left. This like gem-sized ice crystal that hovers around, like begins to like hover around her.
Ooh.
You need to make a charisma saving throw, Bursa.
Oh, you know I'm so good at those, baby.
I
I'm
believe in you.
gonna use my inspiration because I'm afraid.
Yeah, good
18?
show.
Not
enough.
not enough. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Good 21.
So what happens is you feel yourself being like tugged on as you feel a force like pulling you towards Oral, and you are sucked magically into this crystal that is like orbiting around her, and trapped in a prison of ice. You're still conscious, you're still aware of your surroundings, but you are off the battlefield. You are in this gem that is like orbiting her.
Wait, but like off the battlefield, does it mean she can't like break out?
The object is it's possible to break, but it is like in Oral's space. Yeah. You can also make saving throws at the end of your turn to get out. Yeah. That's her turn. That's it. She turns her baleful gaze upon Rattle and moves to here.
Come at me, bro.
Bursa, you're gonna take.
I would like to roll to do this to do the hard to get out, please.
Yeah, it is bitterly cold in here, so you are gonna take some damage.
Okay.
You take 66 cold per turn while you're in here.
Okay.
And it is your turn to roll save.
All right. Hold on. Let me write in those 7 points. Ooh, I could do math. Cool. Yeah, it's cold. I hate cold. Did you know cold sucks?
Yeah.
And she's very upset.
Turns out cold is bad. Yeah.
Did you I get why everyone was so upset all the time about it being really cold and dark. Apparently this is obnoxious for everyone. I would like to just like what am I in? What am I looking at? How am I trapped?
You're trapped in a prism, if you know what I mean. Like the walls are all crystal and they're like you can sort of see outside. You can see the room you were in. You can see Oral's like giant face near where this like crystal is like orbiting. And it's all through the lens of like icy like rime covered sort of like blue white crystal, right? It's like your entire surroundings is that.
Nice. Then
And your rage is still up because you take damage by being in here, so you're good.
Yep. Then I would like to reckless attack the prism in front of me, trying to break through it.
You want to attack it? All right.
Yeah.
Attack the prison.
I have no reason not to, nor the compunction to like think about this place in any meaningful magical way.
Yeah.
24.
Okay, you hit it.
And a 21.
You hit it.
Boop. Boop.
11.
So you
13.
hammer the crystal like hard, and it shatters in front of you, and you are flung bodily like back out into the space that you were just occupying, like thrown to the floor. Everything very disorienting sort of feeling, but you managed to break your way free.
Dope.
Yeah.
And I think
Oral-
she just drops
Oral-
onto all fours and just roars.
I think
at
Oral sort of assumed you were done with, so it was like she turns back and she gives you this sort of baleful glare and says something like, "Fine, we'll finish this properly then." You
We're
know?
not done yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Siobhan. Death saves. Another success. Good.
Heck yeah.
Not dying. Avrin?
I'm not gonna say it, but I have a feeling.
I mean, I have a feeling too. Come on, let's go. Success, but not the one we were looking
Yeah,
for.
Siobhan and I rolled the opposite
Yes!
of each other. That's so weird.
So good.
Save.
At the end of Avrin's death save, Oral casts an ice flurry again. Oh wait, no, I can't do it. No, I can. She had her turn. So another 2d8 piercing to everything within 30 feet of her.
2D8
Or 2d8, 2d4. It's 2d4.
Yeah,
So that's an auto fail for
It
me.
is one auto fail for Yeshua.
Oh, I wrote a line. Please erase it. I always do the wrong one.
I'll get it.
I'm
Makes me
gonna
sorry, I'm a child.
uncannily dodge it
Okay.
because I might as well.
Okay, I have a
It's
really
actually
petulant question since I'm on a roll with those.
You may.
I have danger sense, but there's no roll for this.
What do you mean?
Like I should have advantage on getting out of dodge and
Except
the
that there
magical
is
effect
no,
I can
except
see.
that there is no getting out of dodge. It is just a thing that happens within the, because the ability doesn't say that it does.
Cuddle me. Okay.
No, you're not supposed to be able to break your way out of that crystal. I'm coddling you enough.
Hey,
What?
I'm about to die. I just want to get as much as I can. Just all of the
right.
G's.
All right, Rattle, you're up.
All right. I always wanted to do this. I thought you were going to be awful. Yeah, or more like awful. Shut up and die. We're going to do the same as before.
All right.
How's a 12?
Neither are good enough,
For
unfortunately.
fuck's sake.
Yeah. You're like, Oral, more like awful. Shut up and die. You throw a dagger, and she just whaps it out of the air like nothing. Just fucking slaps it away.
Versa does kind of inadvertently go like, ooh. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Okay, Oral turn.
We hate this so much.
I hate it a lot.
I haven't
You're gonna
even.
kill her.
I left
We're
the
doing
ice.
great.
I left the ice for doing nothing. He's just guarding Avrin's corpse, apparently.
Yeah, he's just checking it out.
I get to experience my first TPK.
Do you think that's?
I
You think
have
that's
no
where we're
intention
headed? You think that's where we're headed? Oral is gonna step forward and slap you with her ice mace.
Who?
Come at me, bro.
Rattle.
Come at me, bro.
So
She's got
she.
ice
I'm
mace?
ripped.
Yeah. So
This
she.
copycat?
So she raises her hand back and it's empty, and then she closes her fist and this morning star made of ice appears in her hand and she just swings it down at you. Which she
Miss.
can do twice. Neither are a miss, unfortunately.
No.
One is 5 piercing and 7 cold.
No.
Are
I-
you? I think you're.
I
down.
cannily dodge that. I have to.
Okay. Yeah.
12 minus the 6.
Uh-huh. And then the next hits you for 10 piercing and 14 cold.
Even worse.
Rattle fall down.
Rattle.
Did Ralph fall down?
Rattle fall down.
Rattle
Rattle
down?
use special move.
So she.
Oh, right. Rattle can't die.
Oh yeah, bone pile. When you reduce to 0
Bone
hit points, you're not
pile.
killed, but you can drop yourself to 1 hit point. It's a feigned death.
death.
Oral assumes you're dead. You're a skeleton. If she has no reason to.
I assume I'm dead.
Yeah.
I've never used this before.
And she turns back towards Bursa and takes a couple steps.
Yeah.
Moving with the elegance of an icy lady with the slow intensity of murdering you.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so nice. I'm glad for this moment.
Do we want to take a break or do we want to keep going, friends? Because we're on break time, but it's up to you. Like I'll keep this
That went by
rolling if you want.
fast.
Gosh, it did go by really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm cool with us taking a break. I don't exactly know where we go from here.
It'll give me a little bit of time to think about what to do with you if I win. So
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Take a quick break here, and we'll be right back.
It's okay. I'm about to win, everybody.
Be right
Don't
back,
worry.
friends. Don't worry. They're totally fine. Everybody's gonna
I'm a
be
surprise
okay.
cleric, and we're fine.
God, you managed it. That's gonna be a really big one on the what do you call it? The recording, because there's no break, so it's just gonna be like, we're going on break, and then you yelling butts as we come
That's
back.
how people
It's-
know.
Butts of revenge. It's vengeance for the
A
fallen
vengeance
comrades.
booty.
Vengeance. Okay. Well, let's
YouTube must suffer as we
Let's-
have suffered.
let's keep going, shall we? I believe Oral just had her turn. Am I correct on that? Or yeah, I think so. So I believe it's Bursa's turn.
Versa looks around, sees her group down, but like refocuses on Oral. Object interaction. What? Okay. I have a beautiful ice troll heart in my pocket
Yeah.
that I would like to do a crunch on.
You will have to use an action to do so.
Can it be a bonus action because you like me?
No, it can't.
Gosh, darn
Potions aren't a bonus action, so crunching a heart is definitely not a bonus action.
it. Fine. Then I'm gonna crunch the ice troll heart.
Uh-huh.
Get back. What? I still didn't look it up. We had a whole break and I didn't look up the regeneration.
I can check. Hang on one second.
Thank you. 5 hit points back. Delicious.
You get hit points back on your turn, not...
It's my turn.
Oh, it is your turn. The end of your turn, sorry.
All right. Well, I'm typing it in now.
Okay. I'm just letting you know when it happens.
All right. All right. Shoot. But now I don't really have anything to do as a bonus action, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to like take a couple steps back tactically, trying to look as though I'm afraid of what's going on, and mostly just trying to back up in case she does another area of effect thing against me. So like my knocked out friends don't get hit. So I'm gonna back up to here.
Sounds good. All right. Yeshivon? Death save? Ooh, fail. 2 and 2.
Ooh, it's so spicy.
Okay.
Oberyn, death save?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who fail?
A fail.
Ugh.
So I guess you're 2 and 1 right now.
Yep.
Rattle, are you doing anything?
I can't.
It says that once you use the trait, you can do the only things you can't do anything except take an action to end the effect.
Okay.
So you can
I'm
take
not
an action
going
to
to.
end the effect. Do you? No. Okay.
No.
All right. Oral's turn. What about your rage, Bursa? You didn't attack anything that round or take any damage.
I bite myself in the cheek as I eat to give myself 1 point of damage.
You have to take some damage. So let's roll a d4 just so you get to keep it.
Thank you.
I will give that to you as a self-infliction, but keep it in mind.
Yep.
3 damage.
Woot woot.
It is Oral's turn.
Piercing.
She's gonna roll up on you. As you do.
As you do.
And then swing in to attack you.
With the mace?
Yes, with the mace, yes.
Rude.
Uh,
On her. Oh, go ahead.
What's your
I have a
AC?
reaction
What's your
thing.
AC again, Bursa?
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
So you take the first one.
What's it at? Because I have a reaction that I like want
Do
to
you
know.
know what it's at via the reaction?
No, I'll just
or
do it
just that
anyway.
it hits you. Yeah, okay.
So it go like whatever her to hit, or no, it's my AC goes up.
Oh, okay, cool.
So my AC goes up by 5 on
Yeah,
this.
it's not enough to hit you through that. So
Cool.
what does it look like? What do you do?
So this is the spiny tail beast form. So I think what happens is like the tail just sort of lashes out from the side
Uh-huh.
and like doesn't do any damage. It just catches the like
Catches the morning star. Yeah.
Well, it catches the bottom of the maul and just changes the angle enough so that it doesn't hit.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That like Burks is really good with the like weight that you have to kind of like swing around on a maul.
That is Oral's turn, but she does have a Mephit that I need to like do stuff with.
Yeah, let's do stuff.
Give me 1 second.
Let's party, baby.
The Mephit can get to here, and it can breathe frost on you. So it does a frost breath. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! The thing I can do with advantage. Thanks, Mom. You're D&D mom now.
Oh no.
17.
That's plenty. You take half of 4, so you take 2.
Okay.
damage as it breathes frost on you. Bertha, it is your turn.
Yeah. Do I take another 5 at the end of the turn? Or get another 5 hit points back at the end of my turn?
At the end of your turn, yes.
Cool. Then yeah, let's just
start.
Is it start? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm reading
Perfect.
it now.
Okay.
Sorry, you're officially in charge of Trollheart. Thank you.
Start then.
Yeah, I got it up on the third
I don't
monitor.
care.
Perfect. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, let's just
I've
rent
got
this
enough
attack
shit to
away.
take care of.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
No worries. Always happy.
23 and a 14.
14 is not enough. 23 is enough.
Yeah. All right. For 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wonderful. You take a bunch of shards of ice off of her as you swing. At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to attack you.
Yeah.
She just gets to swing her mace for free, basically.
Like you do. And you have advantage.
So 23 is a hit for 6 and 5, respectively. 6 piercing, 5 cold.
Cool. Both are half down to 5, 37 again.
Yep. Okay. The faithful death save for Yeshavon. You probably want to use your inspiration on this one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeshavon.
We've got this.
Give me
It's
it.
not going to go badly.
Oh! Makes it.
Hey.
Not dead. Stable.
Can I
Oh,
roll
good.
can I roll again though, just to see if I get
Yeah,
the
sure.
natural
Yeah,
20?
no, definitely.
I mean, you said you used it. You might as well get that natural 20.
Ah, there it is! Yeshavon's back, baby!
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Elf said it in the first campaign we did together, and it's stayed true the whole time. The only hit point that matters is the last
It's
one.
the
You're
only
back
hit
up.
point.
Let's go.
It's the only hit point you need. It's the only hit point you need. Okay. You're up at 1 HP. That's it.
Beautiful.
However,
Take your
that,
turn.
however that
You
no,
get your turn.
you do? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But okay, I used half my movement to get up.
Yep.
I'm okay. Let's see. I use my the rest of my movement to get up here. I think that's gonna put me in range, but let me measure just to make sure.
Sure.
Oh, slightly out of it for what I wanted to do, I think. Let me look at my spell really fast. Yeah, I need to be closer. That's okay. We're gonna do an Eldritch Blast. And as
Okay.
we do, we'd be like, bitch, that hurt!
Yeah, fair enough.
Nice.
These hit. No,
Unfortunately
not
not.
the first one, but I have one more.
Yep.
No!
Unfortunately not. Yes.
Were you aiming for her or the ice me fit?
I was aiming for her.
Yeah.
Why would
Auburn.
I try to hit the other thing?
You're
I'm
up.
gonna kill the thing that
Gonna
killed
die.
me.
Let's see if you can
No,
do
you're
it. Let's see if you can do
Fire,
the same.
please.
Oh,
it's
so
a
close!
19.
So close. Is that stable? You're stable now, right?
Yeah, I'm stable.
You want to roll
I'm
it?
sleeping.
You want to roll a d4 for how long it takes you to
Sure.
wake back up?
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
Let's
All right.
Nice long
go.
sleep.
Arvin
Good
is,
old nap.
Arvin is stable and sleeping.
Take a nap and a nap.
Feels
Rattle,
very
your
long.
turn.
I'm cold.
Oh, I meant to push her 5 feet and I forgot. Whoops. Wait, sorry, who's up?
Stay dead.
Okay. Oral. Actually,
This should be
at the end of
fine.
Rattle's turn, I swing again with the mace. As
Sorry.
a legendary action.
I'm gonna use my
You're
little.
gonna use your. You can't. Oh, no, you haven't used it this turn. Yeah, you had a turn.
Yeah, this is a new round.
Okay. Does it get you to a 24? Unfortunately.
Yeah, probably not.
We'll
Because
see.
that would be
We'll see.
bigger than a D8 is.
Because you're reckless, so I have pretty good
Yeah,
rolls.
no, you're good.
Yeah. So you're gonna take 11 piercing and 13 cold damage on that one.
Love it.
Yep.
11. Whew. Boy, mental math.
Yeah, having
It's
things.
so fun to do.
What are you gonna do? Am I right? Okay.
Yep.
Oral's turn. Oral is going to take her turn to whack you.
Yeah, like you do.
So.
No.
Oh, I should roll a d6 to see if I can recharge an ability. Hang on. Okay, it doesn't work. Ice Morningstar. Okay. Okay. Boom and boom. So 6 and 6 and 5 and 10. So 3 and 3 and 2 and 5.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. As she like hammers into you with the ice Morningstar, angrily hoping for you to die, basically. Bursa, it's your turn. You gain 5
Sweet.
hit points.
Yep. Back up to 18. And Bursa just growls like, I will keep fighting you until I am dust or you are a puddle on the ground. And then kind of like peeks over
I feel like there's an anime moment of locked weapons where she's like, I have lived for eons eternal and I will live for more. You're nothing. You're dust already. And like trying to crush you, you know what I mean?
Good. Blah, blah, blah. 26 and a 25.
Both acceptable hits.
Let's go. 15 and 13. And I'm going to push her a foot like straight back away.
Okay.
A foot, 5 feet.
Okay, your turn. Over?
Yep.
As a legendary action, she throws an ice dart at your face.
Cool.
She misses. Yeah, Siobhan, you're up.
I do the same thing that she did with Rattle's dagger, but just at her.
Hey,
Like,
ping! Yeah.
Hey,
that was embarrassing.
as Yeshavan moves up a few more feet just to get within range, their hand becomes engulfed in black spectral flames. As they cast Black Hand, I'm going to go ahead and put the information for that in chat. And they're going to make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Which is interesting because it didn't automatically load into my attacks here, so I have to build it really fast. Hold on, so sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Y'all,
You
I
should
love that
just
the rhyme
be
of the
able to use
Frostmaiden
any
was an
other spell
actual
attack.
rhyme.
Yeah.
To determine it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
13 is not enough.
That's what I figured. Well, okay.
It's cool though.
Uh-huh. It's a concentration spell, so I can try again.
Uh,
And I only need to, well, I'm sorry.
I mean,
not-
use another
that's what I
spell
meant.
slot.
I have one more spell slot that I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
try again with.
Arvin is unconscious. Was there anything else, Yeshavan? Sorry.
I still have a little bit of movement left, so I'm going to move slightly back to where I was.
Smart.
So that I'm out of range. I think that's all of the movement I have.
At the end of Yeshavan's turn, she throws she throws another ice dart into your face, Bursa. Critical for 6 plus 1. So not much.
I think it hits her in the snoot. She's like,
Yeah, you fling one away and she's like, fuck you, and throws another one.
yeah, that's pretty funny. I think Bursa laughs a little bit despite herself.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Arvin is snoozing. Arvin's taking the long nap. And it is Rattle's turn. Rattle, you
Rattle snoozed.
okay? Rattle snoozed also. All right. Oral turn. Oral steps up and fucking whaps you with the Morning Star. Hiya! Oh, critical! Shit.
I hate that.
Why are you doing this? You could choose not to do it. You could turn off the Roll20 thing, and you're just doing it. I can't believe you.
We will never
about?
turn off the Roll20
We'll
thing.
never
here.
turn it off.
You're at 1 hit point sleeping, my dude. So,
So let's see. 6 piercing,
Cryptid
and then
show.
6 piercing, and then 8 cold. Bursa.
Cool.
And the second Morning Star misses. She whiffs it.
I can't do tiny math.
I need.
Oh, we're
to
fine.
roll.
This is fine.
I'm
Cool.
I'm
Good
here.
to know. Good.
Oh no.
Ah.
Jeez.
Noted.
No, thanks.
Noted
boss.
for next time. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Bursa.
Hooray!
Give me a
I
roll.
take back 5 points.
I'm gonna try and help you kill her.
Cool.
I'm gonna try.
All right. I mean, we do the only thing that we can do, which is just swing away.
Yeah. Keep swinging.
24 and
I like
23.
it. They're hits. They're good hits. They're
Just keep
legitimate
swinging.
hits.
11.
Just keep swinging.
Oh, that's
swinging,
a much better
swinging.
roll. Oh, please don't do that while I'm trying to do mental math. Sorry. 30 points.
Is that 30 total? Because it was 11. Yeah, you're good.
Oof.
Just checking.
Yeah, no worries. My
Uh,
math was failing.
Is that it?
Can I just try to do a smooch as a bonus action?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I just like lean in awkwardly, like was this a moment?
roll an attack roll.
Jeez Louise.
I mean,
That's all I
like,
got.
Fighting
Warning
and kissing.
warning
Pretty
that
close.
actually smooching the Lady of Ice may be very dangerous to you.
But how cute is she? Oh, that's a thing we didn't talk about. But how cute is this form?
Well, let me take a look at her charisma score to give me
Yeah, thank you.
give me a bit.
Just let me know.
28 charisma.
So she's super cute, is what I'm hearing.
She like hot mama.
She is
So I think like
she is-
halfway through
she
Bursa
is-
does the like
She is hotter than any mortal has a right to be.
wild.
Okay, she
I
is
mean, even Yeshvan's confused over
absolutely
here.
smoking.
Bursa, who has like throughout this campaign been like, I'm not into people and I'm no longer an owlbear, so that's right out, is like, oh, but like a hot ice lady.
She is a giant.
My
cold-
sexuality
she
is hot ice lady.
She is a giant cold mama. Okay, that's
hot
that's,
giant
you know,
cold mama.
Yeah.
Bursa feels something.
So, do you
And
want
as bonus action contemplates her sexuality. I'm done.
Okay,
Thank you.
contemplates her sexuality. Good move. Okay,
Yep, that's a BA. sure.
That does take a whole bonus action for
It
sure.
does.
It's not a free.
Oh no,
action.
we lost. Well, we lost Gabe.
Oh,
Gabe
no.
was just like, I'm gonna
Gabe
eat
wasn't
now.
for
If
that.
we're gonna continue this conversation, I'm out.
I will wait a few moments to see if we get our Gabe back before I start doing things. Actually, I can do this while Gabe's not here. I take an action after your turn while you're contemplating your sexuality to whap you with a Morning Star.
Yeah, that's fair.
She hits for 4 and 4. So.
If I raise my AC, sorry, I would have done that at the top of it, but I clicked to go see what Kat was saying.
It's a 20. It's a 23.
Okay,
yeah.
never mind. Never mind.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Gabe.
Hello? No, I got to do it anyway. There's a non-zero chance.
Okay.
I have
And
no
it's-
idea what happened.
One
I think
shot.
your computer rebelled against conversations about Bursa's sexuality in regards to hot ice ladies.
That's probably true.
So I believe you take 4 damage total.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
The
said to
computer
damn
is a
it.
coward.
That's it. So 4? Is
Yeah.
that halved?
Yeah, I already have to. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
Siobhan, you're
All
up.
right. I'm gonna move so that I can actually see her, and then we're gonna do some pew pews with the Eldritch Blasts.
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew. Oh my god.
A miss, unfortunately.
Why? You were doing so
I
well.
feel you.
Shit, stones.
There we go. But only 2 damage. Huh. How wonderful.
You do hit her. She looks over her shoulder as you hit her, like, "Oh, you're alive." So it's like she
And
hadn't,
again.
like she hadn't
moving,
noticed you yet.
Moving.
They have dangerous turtles?
Dangerous turtles.
Dangerous turtles.
There's just no safe place to move in this thing that isn't like you're going to get caught up in something really awful.
Move away from me in case she AoEs you.
I mean, you and I are both in the same freaking place, my dude.
Avrin,
Where was I before? Maybe I move over here. I'll
do you have
move
any?
over here.
Do you have any small narrative pieces about Avrin's quiet nap that you'd like to mention, Gabe, while we're here? I think you're muted.
I know, I hate
Turtles
it.
muted you.
He's definitely talking to the ghost. He's like, huh,
The ghost is gone. She was dispelled when you picked up the book.
you're gone now. That's stupid. I enjoyed your voice. Sleep is interesting. I wonder if I'll die. Death is an interesting
I mean,
journey.
there's that horrible feeling of like when you're lying on
I've
ice.
sold-
You know what I mean? It's just like very cold.
I've sold my soul to like 13 people. I wonder which is going to complain it.
Ooh, that's fun narrative for me.
That's dope.
Noted for the epilogue. Let's see. Rattle, are you getting up? Okay.
Sleeping time.
Oral is going to whack Bursa. Really?
Cool.
Actually, you know what? No, let's go for ice stasis again. She generates the crystal that creates a prison and then puts you in.
Ooh.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
I'm so good at those.
Nah, 20.
Unfortunately, not.
21.
Oh,
Never mind.
do you have
wait, no, I don't have
you don't have
advantage for any
advantage?
reason.
Yeah, why would you have advantage?
I have advantage because I think she's cute.
I mean, if you did have advantage,
Yeah, it would be
you'd
fine. But a
be
4
good.
will not do.
4 will not do it. So you are trapped once again in
Not
the
again.
ice crystal. And then Oral walks away here towards Yeshvan, who is alive down there.
Oh no.
Alrighty. On Bursa's turn, Bursa takes 6d6 cold damage.
Cool.
20 damage, Bursa.
That would be enough to put me down, but I'm using Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
Let's roll that d12. Oop! With a 12 plus my con, I don't take any of that damage. And I stay up.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
You are still trapped inside the gem, and it is your turn, however.
Yeah, I'm going to take my 5 beautiful hit points.
Yep.
Those are the most important part of what's happening here. And let's rock 'em, sock 'em, get our way back out. Because if I could have just literally chilled in that thing without it being an ouch, I would have.
Mm-hmm.
But it hurts on the inside, so we can't stay there. 25 and 24.
Acceptable.
For 17 plus 11 is 28 points of damage.
That is plenty to break it. You shatter out of the crystal, and you're once again next to her, further down.
Oh, crap. I'm like, ugh, I hate being in there.
Yeshvan, your call.
Yep. Let me see exactly how we're lined up here. Cool.
Oh, Bursa, at the end of your turn, legendary action to bludgeon you again.
Yeah, like you do.
Yeah.
Boop.
Miss.
I don't know why it sounds like a poop, but it does.
Misses anyway. It's fine.
All right. Yeshvan's going to move over slightly so they have a better line on this. And then they are going to do. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Nope, not what I want to click. Nope. This is what I want to hit.
Okay, what does it do?
So I need this is, hold on, I will put the description in there for you. This is my phase bolt. I need a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Sure. She uses a legendary action to save versus.
Motherfucker. Okay. Well, that's all my spells.
But we ate up a legendary action that isn't hurting us. So that is glorious.
But still all of my spells. Nah. I'm
Still
back on
takes half,
cantrips.
right? Since this is fast.
Oh yeah,
right?
half of the damage.
Yeah. So 23
Even on the successful.
halved is 11. Okay. Alrighty.
I see.
Let's do it. Auburn sleeping. Rattle, are you still sleeping?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Yeah,
At the
fast.
at the end of Rattle's turn, yeah, legendary resistance is different from actions. Correct.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the end of Auburn's turn, I'm gonna bludgeon you, and then at the end of the Rattle's turn, I'm gonna bludgeon you again. So we're just gonna do 2.
Duck.
And that's it for her bludgeons during this particular round. But
And it's a turn again. They all recharge. Yay!
so you take 8 piercing and 3 cold on the first one, and then you take 11 piercing and 14 cold on the second one.
Why?
Hold on, I have to do this.
I crit the second one.
Yeah, sorry. What was the second damage again?
It was 11 piercing and 14 cold.
I'm down.
Rough.
Yeah, I lasted a very long time.
You held out so much longer than I thought
That was so
you would.
like. Let me be like just sort of above game.
Yeah.
This is my first time playing a barbarian, and it is actually very cool. Like they're really hard to get down when they're in there. Like it's very cool.
They take
and like I'm
so
into it.
much to
That's
kill.
fun. This is fun.
Okay, so you're down. All right.
Yeah.
Then that was the end of Rattle's turn, so it's Oral's turn. She's gonna move towards Yeshivon with Deadly Intent. Which puts her here.
I feel like I should like bow.
Bursa,
Yes.
death saving throws, please.
Okay. Please roll good.
Success.
Ooh, whew. My goodness.
do you want to use inspiration to see if you can like get a 20?
I already used my
you already used it?
inspiration earlier.
Okay,
So
all
yeah.
I'll give you another one. Free one.
Oh, thanks.
Free one.
Yeah, I'll use it now.
Yeah.
Shoot. If not now, then when?
Do it.
Come on.
Sadly not. But,
Yeah, okay.
We do what we can.
Thank you. I appreciate the chance.
All right. Yeshivon, you're up.
This is not a great place to be. Alone with 1 hit point.
With an icy lady with 28 charisma looming above you, perhaps there is some non-combat
Gosh, I wish I
thing
had
which
some
may
help. Don't know if I do.
She looks like she wants to kill you, but she might be persuaded if you have something to say.
I'm so sorry. I'm so emotional right now that I don't know what to say.
Wait, hold on. Am I still regenerating?
Are you?
You sure as fuck are.
Oh, you are. Yeah, you gain another 5 hit points. Fine. All right, cool.
I thought it was one of those
Hold on.
conscious.
You're conscious. You're conscious.
Oh,
Okay, so then the question is, if it happens at the top of my turn, do I come back up with 5 and I get my turn?
That's why I was confused. 'Cause
Yeah,
if-
I guess it would. Yeah, I guess it would.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why it's so strong. You just keep getting back up until she does a thing.
All right, we can.
Stops you
All
regenerating.
right, we can back it up. Back it up. Bursa,
Cool.
5 hit points. Get up.
Thank you. And she's just like, oh, the sweet.
Everybody in chat who's saying Aura literally cannot kill Bursa right now, you're wrong, because as soon as she falls down and I have 3 legendary actions, bap, dead.
That's
you hear that,
scary.
but you wouldn't. It's fine.
Just so you know, it's not impossible.
Yeah, for sure. Look, I'm not saying that. Don't be spicy with me. I'm just happy to be here.
She said she was talking
You're
to
up.
chat.
You're up.
I know, I'm kidding.
You're up. Chat's just got a lot to say about how indestructible you are right now, and I want to
Yeah.
disabuse them of that notion.
Yeah, so I think Bursa, when she hits the ground, kind of has that soul leaving her body and goes back and sees the outside and is under her aurora, and then a record scratch as she gets pulled back in by that troll heart regen and gets up and is like, what the, I guess we're still freaking doing this. Cool. And then gets up and does 14 and a 21.
14 is not good enough, but a 21 will hit.
Sweet. I mean, the first one I was like, I was dead and it was nice.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. And then comes through for 13 points.
13 points. All right, cool. So that's your turn? Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
All right, Yeshivon. Back where we were. Yeshivon.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're all right.
I wish I could roll anything like what I was rolling before. That would be nice.
Okay, that's 1 hit. And 2 hit. Okay. Anything else? Movement or anything?
I mean, there's really no safe place to go here.
There isn't really. Yeah.
No matter where I go, I'm boxed in real hard. So I'm just gonna guess back up a little bit more so that if she does any AoEs, I'm out of range. Or at least as out of range as I can be.
Okay. Arvin sleeping. Rattle, are you getting up?
So here's the thing. As I already know, there's frustration at me doing this. This is a play for when we lose. I don't want everyone to die. Right? So I'm staying unconscious now in the hopes that when she leaves, I can grab you all up, right? I just want to say that and be clear because this is an emotional point and this is what I think is the best thing to do.
Okay.
I think it's the thing that Rattle thinks is the best thing to do as well.
I mean, do what you want to, like...
Save people from death.
Okay. Moving right along, then. At the end of Rattle's turn, I'm going to whap you with legendary action.
Just a little doot on the face.
It's for 10 piercing and 9 cold damage.
Hi again. She gets knocked down again.
And
not.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do the thing I did before because I still have my reaction, and I might as well use it, even if that wouldn't have stopped it. AC goes up to 23.
23 is not enough, unfortunately.
Both of those still hit past 23.
That's only one. That's 27 on a crit.
Yeah, that's fair. Can you do me a favor though and stop critting?
It's not my fault.
Okay. Good night.
Okay. Now I might have to do something really mean, and I feel really mean about it. So just, don't.
Just know that I love you, and it's totally fine, and I won't take anything personal.
I, as a person, feel really bad about this, but Oral just watched you get back up after you finished, like she thought you were done. So she's just gonna beat you into the ground now.
Yeah. My only request is that you be extraordinarily graphic in how you finish off Bursa.
Okay, but I'm gonna keep it like sensible because I know some people don't want like blood and gore.
No, I'm just saying like this is not like
yes.
I hit. Like
No,
you
no.
will paint me a word picture of my death. You owe me that.
I'll give you the fun business here.
Thank you.
Oh, damn, that's right, because Oral's top of the round. I should have said.
So, hits to you will do 2 failed death saving throws. I actually only hit you once. She rolled a 9 and a 9 on one of the rolls, so I only hit you once. So it is 2 failed death saving throws as she brings her like icy morning star down into your face, basically, very viciously.
Right.
But you're still good. Because you're regenning, and it's your turn next. So,
can I please describe and minor content warning?
Go
for a little bit of gross, because I think she just like Oral just brains her with that morning star, and like everything that like got flattened out and scattered like froze immediately, and then like on her turn, like on Bursa's turn, like it all melts down into like gore. And kind of moves back toward and like stitches itself back up. And it's kind of this frozen over, like icy, like scab being held together by a net as her literal brain and skull reform as she gets up again and stands toe to toe with Oral, looks her dead in her eye and says, "I'm not dead yet. We're not done here." Then swings a couple times.
Such power. I love it.
Yeah. 23 and a dirty 20.
Okay, so you hit on both of those.
Sweet for...
So hold on a second. The first one, you smash her maul through her, and she like decoalesces into like slush again. Like she just sort of like falls like into like a slushy pile. But of course, she begins to reform right away. And let me just quickly grab you a description of what you end up seeing.
While you're grabbing it, I think Bursa's one eye that got caved in comes back and it's like clouded over. Not quite like glaucoma, but it's like frosted over. Since her last name is Beast Eye, now she's got one weird eye.
Yeah. I mean, get it done. All right, let me find my Oral stuff.
I look over at the group like, y'all have got to get on this Troll Heart game. It is wild.
Troll Heart's a hell of a drug. Okay, so we delete that Oral and we bring in this Oral.
I'm so happy. I've won see her. That was like my only goal this whole campaign.
This is Winter's Womb, the third form of Oral. And it is a floating crystal, probably about 3 feet in diameter, that like hovers like a diamond in the air. And that's where it is. The second hit hits this one. I think. Let me just check the AC. No, it actually doesn't.
Ooh, cool.
So, actually,
A 20 doesn't hit it?
no, a 20 does hit it. You're right. No, it does. A 17 wouldn't though. My brain is just operating too quickly.
That's all good.
So,
you are navigating so much stuff right now.
So that's 16,
Yeah, for real.
16 damage to this next crystal as you like wham into it. Sorry, that's on your turn.
Yep, and I'm done.
And you're done. So end of your turn. So beginneth the legendary actions.
Of course.
She is going to use. Okay, let me check. Each creature. Okay. She's gonna use Polar Ray. It's like this ray of cold energy that like zaps out to hit you.
She a laser?
Yeah, basically.
So
She shoots a laser at you. For 13 cold damage.
Real quick.
It is smaller, yeah. It's like a.
Does this
medium
count
size
as an attack roll? I'm just trying to figure out if I can attempt the.
Yeah, it is an
like the
attack.
tail.
It's an attack roll. Sure.
Okay. I have no idea if she like rolled super high to hit me, but I just
Yeah.
want to know if I can like attempt my beautiful D8 of. That was a 1.
Sad.
Does a 16?
Sadly, no.
Dang. Well, goodbye again. And I lay back down.
Happy
real
birthday!
quick.
Happy birthday to the ground.
I'm not a part of your system.
I'm not a part of this system. All right. Yeah, Siobhan, you're up.
Pew pew. Oh my god.
Okay.
Can't roll. What the? Ah.
Do you have any eldritch invocations that like? I'm just like going through the battery of like, what's everything
Wait,
you've
what
got?
do you got?
Do you
Yeah.
want
Not-
to wand a web on the sticky ice vagina?
I do have a wand of web, but like, Jesus Christ.
The
I don't know. It's kind of what it is.
It
I
is-
didn't need that image in my head.
Sorry.
Ever.
Thanks for that one.
Yep.
So
Very
upset.
sorry for that, but
I
I didn't make the magic items that are in this game
It's true you didn't.
or bag of
but
bag
yeah,
of tricks.
I mean, I do have some, but like, I do not think any of them are going to help me just yet.
Okay.
If she tries to roll up on me again, I might attempt to do a talk, but otherwise,
Okay.
that's not going to hit. And I finally roll a decent damage roll. The fuck you.
Yeah, that one doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
It's because Elf is using up all our crits.
I am not. I just roll.
You got
way,
all of them.
I just roll way more.
You got all of them.
All right, cool. At the end of here, so it begins. At the end of Yeshimon's turn, I zap you with a laser.
Yeah, like you do.
So here comes the laser. Let's see if I can zap you with it. I do zap you with it.
Okay.
2 failed death saves. Okay. Boom.
Okay.
All right.
Isn't it 2 failed death saves on a crit?
A down creature is an auto
A down
crit.
creature's
Yeah.
auto crit. Yeah.
With a melee attack.
Any attack.
Any attack.
Within 5 feet. Yes, that's how it says it. Sorry. I'm trying
I
to get in
appreciate
for
you
you.
working.
Trying to
Yeah,
get in for you.
no, you're working.
This is the time where I'm like, okay, hold on. The rules as written, there's a conjunction. I think we can get an edge case in here. I love it.
You're working it. I like it. Okay, and then at the end of Avrin's turn, I shoot another laser at you. Okay. So, I have hit you,
Yes.
which means that Bursa dies here.
Yes.
Would you like to be the person to narrate the death, or would you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay, all right. So the crystal sort of like hovers above you. It's very difficult to discern any emotion from it because it's a crystal, right? But the way that it sort of like sits itself above you in the air and like leans forward in this sort of like malicious continual lasering of you. It's clear that you pissed Oral off to like the extent that she never expected to be pissed off. You know, she's the Lady Iceheart. She's chill. You know, she is anger, but she is cold anger, and it seems in like the spell casting that she's doing against you, the polar lasers that she's shooting into you, creating these like big clumps of frost on you as you like get hammered by it. That she's mad, you know, and her being mad is exceptional. It is exceptional. It is clear that she took your resistance personally. You know, like you have been a pain in her ass, and she deals with you the only way you can a pain in the ass, which is laser them to death with frosty lasers. So your last breath sort of like exhales out of you as you're hit in the chest hard with that last like icy beam. And like, what's Bursa's kind of like last thought?
Yeah, I think she got blasted onto her back when she was dropped. And the 2 successive like concussive hits, I think her mind just kind of goes away and goes back up to like staring up at the night sky. And like in that sort of sad way, like she was nocturnal before and like spend all of her humanoid time like in the night. So she just looks up at the sky and like gives a little smile. So I think what the like Winter's Womb version of Oral sees is like a last smile of defiance. And then just a single tear rolls out of that frosted over eye and it freezes on the side of her face as she like gives that last exhale and it comes out as cold vapor. And then she goes still.
Awesome. Thank you for that narration.
Yeah, that was great.
All right.
To die well is the best adventure.
Arvern is still asleep. Rattle, still asleep? Still asleep. Okay. Oral's turn. Oh, wait, Yeshivon, did you get a turn in there? Yeah, you did. Eldritch Blasts. Right. Oral is going to roll over towards Avrin. Tilts down, sees you're still breathing. Zap! Two zaps. 1, 2.
He's gone.
You wanna narrate or you want me to do it?
I feel like there's probably a moment where like Everin's soul leaves his body and he starts drifting one way. And then a spectral hand drifts him another way. And the spectral hand pulls him a different direction. And he's probably just cackling to himself, seeing which god that he made an offering to or a deal with actually is going to get his soul in the end.
And those hands aren't just hands. There are claws. There are talons. There are serpentine tentacles. You know what I mean? Like various beings pulling at Arvrin's spirit and trying to determine who's going to get this amoral wizard. You know?
He wasn't here for a long time, but he was here for a good time.
A lot of pacts made, a lot of deals struck, and a lot of people want that soul. I imagine there's probably some fighting in the future for those beings to get your particular soul. Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, Burst is down. Yeshivon.
So Yeshivon's crying.
Yep.
And cannot see Rattle from where they are, so that's not going to work. They do not want to get any closer to Arl because that's terrifying as fuck. So I am going to, and I don't suppose I'm in any sort of shadow where I am either.
Oral can see you. You know that
Yep.
just based on she's a goddess.
Mm-hmm. So I think
But the whole place is dark. I mean, it's not lit.
that's mostly what I needed to know because I do have an invocation that I could possibly use. I'm gonna pop in chat for you really fast.
Sure, yeah, one with shadow. When you're in an area of dim light or darkness, you can use your action to become invisible until you move or take an action or reaction. I will tell you that she's a goddess in her house, so
Yeah,
being invisible may not be enough.
Well, I mean,
To
Yeshivon is desperate,
Yeah,
so
no, of course. I just want you to know like what the possibility is.
that's what I do.
Okay.
Cram myself up as far back in that corner as I can.
So Oral floats over towards you. The crystal, the winter's womb, floats over towards you. And it's clear that it knows where you are. She knows where you are. The crystal like turns intent on you. And do you say anything, or do you call out for help, or do you like, is there anything you want me to do, before I roll this attack roll?
Well, I mean, I think Yeshivon's doing a pretty bad job of like, even though they can be seen, essentially, it's like they're not exactly doing a good job of being like quiet. Like they're crying.
They're crying.
And I think they just keep saying over and over again, I don't want to die. I can help you. I don't want to die. I think that's just what they keep saying over and over again.
Oral is not a creature of great mercy. So I'm gonna roll this attack roll. But I mean, it might not kill you. Okay, hits with the icy beam for 10 cold damage.
I mean, I'm unconscious.
Puts you to the ground.
Yeah.
Now, everyone is in it. I just want to take a step back because we've had a couple of like really big hits, right? I just want to take a step back and say like we're in an emotional space, you know, like, and that's okay. That's natural to like feel things about characters. But also that I'd like to from here sort of narrate what's going to happen, because I think it's a foregone conclusion that Oral has won. You know what I mean? Like, we could keep going. I could rotate over to Rattle and blast a pile of bones, but there's no reason for me to do that. I have no reason to do that. I could keep attacking Yeshivon, but again, it's like I'd rather narrate an epilogue. You know what I mean? Or like talk about afterlives, you know, if we want to do that. I think that would be more fun. Because I can roll a bunch of dice, but it's better just to make a story. You know what I mean?
There's one thing that I'm curious about. What does Rattle do? Because at this point, Rattle is the only one that would like probably still be alive.
Yeah.
And
unless
Oral knows it, right?
That's true.
No.
Yeshivon is also just unconscious, and Oral doesn't know because the feign death spell prevents it. Yeah.
I didn't know if Oral was going around like
double tapping.
She only double tapped you because Bertha pissed her off so much, but
that's fair.
Yeah.
It's a matter of spite.
That makes me happy.
It was just like, these idiots are gonna get back up again. Zap them now. But
bad.
Yeshivon said things like, I can help you. I don't want to die. You know, like we can talk about what Yeshivon does if they are conscious. Like, what kind of like ending would you want for them? Aki, I'm open to like whatever it is you'd like.
You can skip me for right now because I'm...
Sure. Let's talk about Rattle first then. Rattle, assuming this all goes off and Oral leaves, what's your game plan?
So Rattle was really hoping against hope that she wouldn't play into that cruelty, that they might have a chance still to save
their friends,
And seeing it, there is just a huge self-loathing, especially after seeing Bertha get up again and again. So I think with just kind of a combination of hatred for themselves and Auril, is just slinking off into the night, with a promise of this will not be the last time we meet. Death will stalk your every footsteps. I will come back again and again, and I will have revenge.
I think.
And there's kind of that like wispy thing, because I don't have the ability yet, but soon I would be able to do things about like manipulating people's souls.
Yeah.
So there's like the faint shimmer of the beginning of the magic that lets me take soul coins of people, and I'm like trying to do it so I can't lose anybody else.
Yeah, it's like a grief and vengeance and like self-loathing manifesting into like bringing this ability about to get revenge.
If they could, it's like a revenant, except I'm going to just keep getting stronger. And whatever it takes to just like come back someday and just fucking stab a god to death.
I really like that. So you disappear into the night. You hear the sort of psychic amusement of Auril as you leave, as if she, when you reconstitute, she knows you're there. You know what I mean? Like or anything in her castle, anything in her presence, she knows, but she lets you go, as if this promise of vengeance is like exactly what she wanted from you somehow. And she continues with her magic. Do we want to talk about like Bursa? Because I have some plans.
Yeah, let's go.
So Bursa was a loyal Auralite before she died. And if you don't think our girl has ways to bring people back from the dead, you are wrong. She is very capable of that. Stop me if you don't like anything that I'm saying, by the way. You are the arbiter of your character's fate. I am merely providing you an opportunity.
Noted.
As the most ferocious combatant that she's had to like deal with face to face, you took a lot of beating. She's lost a guard, and she needs a new one. And she thinks that you would be perfect for that task, bound appropriately. And reduced back to your owlbear state, your original form, with some icy enhancements. That, given a promise that your other companions may not be left dead, that you stay and serve her until such time as you have died again.
Yeah. I think that's like, it's not a conversation. I think kind of going back to that like Aurora, that she never hated Auril.
Yeah.
But she had people that she cared about and wanted to protect, and like got pushed to the place of fighting and does what she like naturally and instinctively has always done best, which is to fight to the very end. So she just sort of like leans into that light. And I think, she's just a big snowy owlbear now with like one frosted over eye, and where her like fur and feathers sort of looked like, because like her skin had the sort of like owl feathering on it. Now it's just this big shatter across the side of her face in like black marking across. It's like this really weird sort of like fur like patterning on her face. And she takes her place as the new guardian down here.
The new Akuma.
Yep. But way meaner.
Hopefully much more effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
You end up meeting the Frost Druids and making some Auralite acquaintances, but that's for later.
Can I talk? Am I a talking owlbear, or am I
you retain your human intelligence, but I would say that you're not awakened, and so talking is not a
sweet
thing.
Love it.
Avrin, do we want to do anything different than the epilogue we've already given you? You want any kind of like, because I've said that Bursa is doing a thing so that her friends might live. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of the deal. So like, do you want Auril to resurrect you in some way?
Can I do something weird and stupid?
Yeah, Yeah, give it
just
to
'cause
me.
it's fun. I think because he was weird as hell. There was definitely something off about him. I think at some point, as we have that image of his spirit going up, it then just like plops. And I think his body like starts to disintegrate or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because something I never get to see used is the 8th level necromancy spell clone.
Oh yeah.
And just kind of thinking like, oh, one of them died. I hope they had fun.
So you're just like the actual you is actually like somewhere way far away, and this was like a clone of Oberyn who's like a major member of the Arcane Brotherhood or something, like fucking millions of miles away, and this was all the end game to
That's fucking sick.
kill Valine, to kill Nas Landemir, his competitors.
Yeah. Because there was that the magical, I can't remember what the magical society was called.
The Arcane Brotherhood.
Yeah, not those. The ones that like had the chartolin from the sky.
The
Netherese.
The Netherese.
Netherese. Yeah. I think he was probably more involved with the Netherese, but he didn't want to leave. He's doing research.
Okay, so he's got a lot of like ties to the ancient Netheril somehow.
Send one of my kids.
Okay, all right, yeah, one of your descendants or clones. I love it so
God,
much.
that'd be really weird as hell to see Rattle again.
That's
and like,
great,
who are
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
I'm horrified that Averin is still alive and
Yeah,
more powerful
great.
than we thought.
Yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
something. Yeah, that's really cool. Nice one.
Yes, Siobhan. What can I do for your evil ending or your epilogue? Any ideas you want me to pitch?
Well, I got nothing over here.
Allow me. You're a warlock in service to a being that wants to end light. Auril also has that desire, keeping things cold and dark and icy up here. Siora suggests to you in this difficult time that you might be an excellent go-between for dark powers, and that she might use your mortal form to negotiate with Auril when it comes to future collaborations. After all, the night and the cold, the darkness and the ice have a lot in common. Are you interested in that sort of a position with Auril, with Siora?
I think if they notice Rattle leave, like just get up and leave, hell yeah.
Cool. No, I like that.
Because Rattle comes back and they're on Yeshwan's shit list for sure.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay, so you end up taking a position within Grimskull. You become a mortal warlock to both Auril and Siora, and act as their go-between. These two evil entities that both want you to snuff out the light and the warmth. One day you may be free of them if that's what you wish, but for now, this is kind of the epilogue, so to speak, the closing for Yeshivon. You join the cadre of frost druids that serve Auril, though you are of course a separate, individual entity to them entirely. You have your own motivations and are allowed to move freely through Auril's domain. Acceptable?
Heck yeah. I'm changing one note. Her name, Bursa's name goes from Bursa Beast Eye to Bursa Godsbane.
Bursa Godsbane, nice.
And in the event she ever sees Rattle again, she will not. That's the one person she will not attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeshivon and Versa have conversations about that, because if it
yeah, you guys
now
have
and then Yeshivon
opinions.
will come down and hang out with Bursa, and all Bursa ever hears Yeshivon talk about is the moment they see Rattle, they're going to kill him, kill them. So
Bursa can't talk. Bursa's just a big angry owlbear.
Kalash
Oh yeah,
telepathy.
telepathy.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
mean, Bursa is just they left me to die a couple times. I'm not really worried about that. That's part of our friendship.
So I have an epilogue for the actual if you lose here, that exists in wrapping up chapter 5. So let me see here. There's a I know there's a thing here that
I have one thing I want to ask for.
Please.
How does, because it's got to get back at some point.
Yep.
How does Vidrux take the news of the group dying?
I don't think he's there when you get back.
Who gets back?
No.
I'm a bear now. I'm just saying when the news gets back.
Would news get back?
Yeah, because news gets back somehow. Like the people that we paid to like take us back probably like, I don't know, come back with news of like a bunch of folks went in, didn't come out.
Yeah,
assume
just
they're
a skeleton comes
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
and sails home.
I mean, Vidrux is sort of the speaker for the largest settlement that exists, right? Like in Icewind Dale.
It makes sense that like they would find out.
He probably speaks about it to reference that they fought, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. Probably using it to be a thing of like, knowing them, they gave a fighting chance, and if they can give a fighting chance, if we then decide to do more than that, we can become what we need to be. I don't know if it's so much. I think he probably expected it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I think that's part of why he didn't want to like go. I think he expected death, and just wasn't sure how he was going to hear about it.
If a god can bleed, a god can die, as chat says.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
So I'll read a little epilogue section here from the book that's like, it says winter everlasting, and it's like, if Auril is not stopped.
Yeah.
Right? And it says, if the characters don't stop Auril, her everlasting winter becomes unendurable to most of Icewind Dale's inhabitants. The hostile climate and scarcity of food force indigenous creatures to migrate southwards or die. As go the reindeer, so go the ragged tribesfolk. In time, even the lake freezes solid, depriving 10-towners of the knucklehead trout upon which their survival depends.
Hold, please.
Yep.
Haha, suck it, Vidrux.
He'll just
Continue.
leave.
Within a year or two, Icewind Dale becomes a god's forsaken wasteland as cold as Stygia. The bitter cold allows Levistus to open portals between Icewind Dale and the sixth layer of the Nine Hells, from which come forth ice devils under the Archdevil's command. Knights of the Black Sword who survive to see these events come to pass try to maintain a foothold in the region, though they're opposed by the Duergar at every turn. Because you killed Zardarok, it's the old lady Duergar, Rudolpha, who takes over, trying to turn Icewind Dale into like a Duergar settled area, in alliance with both Levistus, Asmodeus, Auril, and I guess Siora also.
Sure.
And, I love this.
That's where we're at. That's the end.
God damn.
Have a little bit of a story because I kept a little bit of a secret.
Please.
Because I said I didn't really know who Raoul was, but I did. So, a long time ago, there was a boy who thought the adventure was a rebellion. It was a game to get away from his family, and joined an expedition off to a place called the Caves of Chaos, where he saw and learned about death, being the only survivor of a massacre within that cave, leaving and returning home to his family. A few years later, when the place is in danger from the tyranny of dragons, he returns, tries to fight back, but once he does, he's forced to kill his own friends and is then sent off to die. Battered and bleeding, runs from the burning town out into the freezing wastes, where, succumbing to his wounds, he dies.
And then forgets.
And forgets and is reborn, but once again survives maybe learns of his previous adventures. Maybe he never does. I don't know.
That's up to you. I mean, this is the episode.
That's a really long cut.
That is a deep cut to like old Dave,
Really old
characters
stuff.
from a long time, including stuff I was involved in. But
Oh, cool.
yeah, the people who know will know. Basically,
If you know, you know.
Started as a 1E advanced character, survived, brought them back in 5E for Tyranny of Dragons. Survived, I'm saying, because they died off screen, and bring them back again.
Why not? Why not?
With
So,
my secret
now that we've done the epilogue of the campaign, what is written. There are 2 more chapters to the campaign, but we won't be pursuing them. Obviously, the story ends for us here. How's everybody feeling? Is everybody okay? I want to like do some role playing aftercare here. Like we need some sort of like favorite moments, maybe like just from the campaign or something to try and like go from we've died to the campaign is finished, but it's not us, it's characters, and try and separate those feelings a little bit.
I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm happy to like jump off.
Yeah, please.
I absolutely loved that like we got to spend time building a weird little life for ourselves in Lonelywood. Like I love that we had the cold bold. Like it was so fun. And probably my favorite like set piece that we did was the ship with that old terrifying like blind dragon with a corpse on her back. Like for me, that was the one I was like, I'm gonna think about that too much. It's so good.
Honestly, I really enjoyed that one too.
Yeah.
super cool.
Anybody else feel the emotional availability to?
Oh my God, Scrimshaw lady.
Scrimshaw lady.
I'm sorry, Aki. I'm sorry. I understand that I upset you with that choice, and if I'd realized at the time, I might have changed my mind and done something differently. So I'm sorry about that. I should have asked whether that was okay.
It's okay. I will get over it.
Okay. In which case, I will swap to the things that excited me. And I really enjoyed. I can't pick I'm not allowed to pick the dragon bit because
I mean, you can mention it offhand, but yeah, give me another one.
Yeah, I picked a good one.
I really liked I really liked Rattle's relationship with Bursa. It was really kind of odd, and there was like a companionship, but not always necessarily a friendship. That kind of came and went.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. And there was also this kind of trying to cling on to someone's morality with the drugs, but never quite understanding and getting there.
Yeah. That's so good.
Which I think was really cool as well. And yeah, I think those were kind of my favorites. And also, like, being able to shoot a fucking shadow dagger out when I did things. I think Phantom is an incredibly cool thing. The level 9 ability for the soul coins.
That's dope.
Awesome. That is so cool.
Like,
I wish I had it.
Close to me.
That's pretty great, yeah.
Wish I had a chance.
What about you, Gabe? Like vibes, general like favorite moments?
I liked that the adventure counted time.
Yeah.
Like long rests, the amount of times that it happened mattered. Or like how long you were in a place had an influence on what happened outside of the story, because I try to do that a lot more with games that I play.
The whole like dragon burning all the towns.
Yeah. So it feels alive. It's like it makes your choices, even choices of like doing nothing, have weight, because I try to do that a lot more in my own game. So it was like, if finally seeing a module that does it, I'm like, this is the kind of stuff that I like to see. It was like,
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm like, if we stay here too long, like, does that mean things are happening outside? And then like, it's that moment of like being right. And it's not necessarily good that you were right, but it's like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
They dead.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chartland
was
Dragon.
cool.
The Chartland Dragon was super fun for me to run. It was a very unique monster. Very
It's
fun
such
to
an
play.
interesting monster.
Yeah.
With not like
No,
even like
right.
saying like it didn't have a will
I'm
of its
definitely
own.
gonna steal it for other stuff. That's for sure.
Fucking laser beam thing. I was like,
Whap.
I can't say the feelings that I felt within my body about how cool that was, but
Yeah.
it was incredible.
Was it made of metal or stone?
It was made of
technically?
Chartland, so it was
Magic
Chartland.
stone.
It's Magic Stone.
So would you have let like stone shape or like meld into stone work on that?
You can't change its form. It has immutable form.
But okay, so there's meld into stone. What if someone melded into the Chartland dragon?
You can't, because you can't change its physical form.
That's
in any
not
way.
changing its physical form.
It is, because you're displacing stuff as you move into it.
I don't think that's what meld into stone does.
I don't think you could meld into the dragon anyway. You know,
I was saying it'd have been interesting. Like I want to see where it goes.
I mean, I'd be like, okay, you're in really big trouble now, I guess. Like, congratulations.
It's like in action films where they hang on to the like landing gear of a plane, just like stuck into it.
And
That's awesome.
how about you, Aki? Throughout the campaign, you okay? You want to talk about it? No? All right. All right, well then I'll do me. That's the first time I've ever gotten to play a god, so that was pretty cool.
Did it feel right?
I mean, it felt kind of mean. I mean, I hate like any GM. I think a reasonable GM hates killing their players, but I tried to do it as narratively as I could. I really enjoyed big blind dragon. I really enjoy threats that are like too big for players to face that I can roleplay around. That's kind of my favorite like GMing stuff. I also enjoyed that you just like brought a wackiness to the cold bold and like all the like weird NPCs that you recruited. I complained at the time, but like, you know, that's just my way.
I loved that Oral was like very JRPG of having multiple forms.
The multiple forms thing is super cool. Yeah.
I'd like to see more things designed that way.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna talk about the actual module a little bit, I remember when I heard in advance, like before the module came out, about this like sort of tri-form like Oral, because they did like this mother maiden crone thing in a very interesting way. So we have like the maiden, which is like hot ice lady.
Lady Ice Kiss, yeah.
Yeah. The mother, which is literally Winter's womb.
Yeah.
And the crone in our cool owl lady.
She has a title, but I can't remember what it is. Hang on, let me.
Was it just
She's
a flippable
called
token?
Old Lady Hoot Growl. That's the name in the book.
Old Lady Hoot Crow. That
she's referred
both
to
incredibly silly and incredibly cool.
She's referred to as the cold crone. It's just the cold crone.
Yeah.
So it's literally Mother Maiden Crone, and I thought it was very interesting knowing that there were like a high percentage of women that worked on this book specifically. I was like, oh, what a weird trope to kind of lean into for your like final fight. It seems a bit on the nose, and I think it was really nice to like. That was actually the reason I was so excited to like. I was like, hope I just want to live to see all three of these because I want to see what they feel like in the moment. And I think the moment you like dive in and sort of are done with like the meta understanding of like what's going on here, like it was narratively really satisfying and very cool. Like,
are you interested in knowing how much HP the third form had left?
Yeah, please.
119.
Oh, so it was like one good.
It was possible.
You were 2/3 the way there, basically.
Yeah.
No, well, like I was downed in like the second round, so like there was a bunch of damage.
Her first form having 2 ice storms is like the alpha strike is pretty real. Her second form, I like ran out of abilities to use that could affect anyone like really very much.
Really?
I was trying to avoid using the AoE one because I didn't want to kill the people who were down. Like right away. But I kind of like all she could do mostly was whap things and hope for a recharge on the ice crystal. The third form
I'm with you,
has
Bria.
the third form has a bunch of cool stuff. She can create a blizzard that heavily obscures her, and like you can't see her unless you're within 5 feet. She also has frigid aura. Everything within 10 feet of her takes 10 cold damage at the start of her turns.
Yeah.
So the combination of like
I appreciate that pulled punch because that would have been very bad for Bersa.
The combination of you can't see her and then you can't see her from a distance, and if you're close you take damage is like it's pretty big.
It is like a horrifying cold Marco Polo. Like you're getting colder, you lose a finger to frostbite and do a hit.
One of the legendary actions for the third form is that she makes you make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw if you're within 10 feet of her, and if you fail, you're blinded.
Ooh.
Like a gleaming move. It's great. She has some great moves, and they feel very godly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like her DCs were like 21 or 17, like so high. So
cool.
you know, it's
She had a variety of like what the saving throws used too.
yeah. It
I don't
was
feel like
it was
I don't feel like
dexterity,
con saves come up enough.
dexterity, con, wisdom. Yeah.
I love a charisma save to go into like ice timeout. That was fun.
I'm glad she didn't use that on me. I was a 6.
So,
Ooh,
so
I forgot about your stat block.
It's so bad.
The other thing with that particular move is you're not actually supposed to be able to attack it from the inside. You're stunned when you're in there.
Oh, thank you for
So
yeah.
I didn't want to just be like, you're stunned in there, and then you just take cold damage until you die. Because there's no way you'll make a DC 21 charisma save in the amount of time it will take before you die. So
Yeah.
I felt like attacking it from the inside was cool and like breaking it open.
That was fun.
So there's stuff I changed. Even though I said I wasn't gonna.
Thanks.
Let's do shout outs to end it out. What are you looking at, Gabe? What's this move? What does this mean? I can't hear you.
He's muted.
You're muted.
You can see me in my glasses if I position myself right.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
very
great.
excited about it.
All right, let's do shout outs. Let's start with Dave. Dave, give me your shout outs for our final Icewind Dale episode.
Yeah, thank you all so much. Like my friends here for doing this journey. It's been so fun, and you've made me feel more and more comfortable as we've gone on. I started off so worried about new people. I've really enjoyed it, and thank you as well to chat and those who came every time to see us and support us. Just thank you so much, everybody, for that. In terms of me, I'm Dave_the_human on Twitter. I'm working on some 5e design projects actually at the moment. And yeah, I'd love to start getting some of that stuff out there because a few things are fully done, but I keep scope creeping it. So
Get it out.
Hopefully,
You will feel so much better when you get it on the floor, Dave. Trust me.
yeah,
I just did that myself.
version
and it feels so
1.0, and then do a 2.0 with all the extra bullshit
Yeah.
attached.
I love
So,
extra
yeah.
bullshit.
Oh, I'll probably tweet about that as that goes along. Yeah, that's
Cool.
pretty much it.
Gabe.
Hello, you can still find me at Gabe James Games across the internet, mainly on Twitter. Not this month, but next month, I'm finally going to start like announcing some personal things that I've been working on in the meantime, like just like little mini projects or designs or like things that I've been doing at Roll20, because of telling myself not to overdo it, but also still keeping myself productive. So you'll see more stuff next month. Other than that, I'm just going to be posting random nonsense on Twitter because that's what I do. Probably more, I don't know, thinking more werewolves. That's my thing.
I mean, more werewolves is
You
great.
say it is so ominous.
More
I'm so
werewolves.
excited to see whatever it's gonna be.
More
What up, baby?
werewolves.
Yeah, but that's me.
Aki,
Gee,
you want to go next?
Hey everybody, I'm Aki, and you can find me on Twitter at Mixed Genie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. And my entire Twitch streaming schedule is over on my personal Twitch stream, twitch.tv/ShidariAki. That's SHIDAREAKI.
Sweet. And Abria.
Hi, I'm Maria Iyengar. You can follow me on social media at Quiddy, QUIDDIE. I stream all over the place. You can catch me on Fridays over on Pixel Circus's channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, playing Failed Save. I don't know if we announced, but we're getting close to our season 2 finale. So things are ramping up, and so go check that out. We just finished part 3 of 3 on the March to Gaxmore on Saturdays, but y'all liked us and our silly antics so much that I will be bringing my Vidalcan Circle of Druid back, Circle of Stars Druid back. We're doing another 3-part after GaryCon this weekend. So come back on Saturdays at a new time, 5 p.m. on GaryCon Gaxmore's Twitch channel for more shenanigans. I've got a couple things. I think I spent this entire campaign talking about the thing I was so excited to announce, and we ended this campaign and it can't announce the big things I was hyped for. So that's on me and my inability to understand how time works. It's a flat circle and beyond my scope, but I do believe it was announced that I'm going to be on Critical Role's next episode of Narrative Telephone. Yay! So catch me doing that. I did my best. I did my best. It's all I can say. So that's going to be super good and fun.
Also,
so
Abria looks great in denim jackets, I've heard.
Gabe.
We're working on something. We're working on something.
Okay.
So watch social.
By the way, thank you, Abria, for joining us for this campaign. The confirmed not returning next season person is is Abria. Unfortunately, my friends, we will have a new cast member to join us for Candlekeep Mysteries. But I'm sure we'll see Abria again in the near future sometime.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me.
Yeah. I just know you
can try.
You got that busy schedule.
I got that ice troll heart.
Yeah.
I will keep regenning into the group I'm still here.
I will double tap you, I swear. All right. And then I guess there's me. I'm Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf, where I do a bunch of stuff. Tomorrow, we'll be doing the initial writing stream for a new project that I'm going to be doing with chat, because I just released a thing on the DM's Guild called the Distracted Elf's Guide to Otherworldly Patrons, and we want to make some signature spells for said patrons and magic items related to said patrons, and that's going to be the start of that is going to be tomorrow's writing stream. So keep your eye on my channel. The other thing I do is I run Star Wars Desperate Gamble for Roll20 on Roll20's channel, twitch.tv/Roll20app. So you can go there. The other thing I've got to shout out is Roll20, of course.
Yeah!
Have you ever wanted to have tokens of 3 forms of a god available to you right at your fingertips to fight your party in an epic battle to the death? You can with Roll20. Go to roll20.net and sign up today for free. And then buy the Rime of the Frostmaiden module, and you can do exactly what I did. But don't. Don't. I feel bad about it. I think that's it. Thank you for joining us for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. It has been a hella good journey for me, and I haven't DM'd a long thing in a while, and it feels like it went okay. We'll see you when we see you. We'll see you when we see you for Candlekeep Mysteries. So don't forget about us. We'll be around. There's gonna be a little bit of a break between the end of this and the start of the next thing, but that's just because we gotta get graphics going. We gotta get everything sorted. So there needs to be a bit of a break. So we'll be back soon. I believe April 12th or 19th are the dates slated. We haven't chosen one yet, but one of those will be the date. So keep your eye on it, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.
Bye.